But hey, this might be like one of the last couple of streams I do with this broken down computer. Anyway, it's time for a fresh session of Rescued Raxis. The first session of the new year. Doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, last time, does the party remember what they were doing because they took off for Christmas holidays and whatnot?
We made camp, and I think we just woke up the next morning. That's about it.
Really?
And then, of course, we went through a dragon temple.
Yeah, see, there's the important thing there.
We got masks. So we don't know what they do.
Correct.
We left behind the scale after the wizard's hand started melting.
Yes, just dripping right off.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure nothing permanent's been done to it. Anyway. So yeah, the party then headed back to their wagon because they know they've got to press on. It's important. People's lives are at stake here. Cornelius' social life is definitely at stake here.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And so we're on the map. You're at the little blue mark with Dragon Temple question mark.
Dragon Temple.
Oh, I believe you did do a night's travel. Yes, you did, because that's when Cornelius put up his shack. And the moon greeted it.
Yeah, sadly.
I remember that bit.
You also met the Rangers, who, of course, were the heroes of Van Dalen.
Yep.
The real heroes.
Who then promptly mooned us, yes.
Not promptly. They took their time.
After they saw that there was suddenly a much nicer lodging near their camp.
Well, if someone's got to show off, you've got to bring them back down to your level. But yes, morning rose. They'd already struck camp and headed off. They had a big paying job ahead of them, potentially. A chance for status and glory.
And death.
Maybe.
Hopefully death. Just fuck those guys.
You could have. If you'd taken the opportunity, you could have. So, any chatter for a morning? Any decisions to be made?
But we gotta check all the people we are bringing with us, see if there's better, worse. Starting off with the knights, since they are in the worst condition.
Yeah, like apart from, never being able to take part in a three-legged race again, Nedry is fine.
Isn't he at an advantage for a three-person race, though?
Well, no.
He would be.
Because the other person's got to tie himself to a stump.
Yeah, but he doesn't particularly have to, move in sync.
He'd be disqualified, though.
That is true.
He's only contributing partial.
Yeah, I was about to say the problem is that he couldn't even he would not be able to really lift. It's the other one who does all the lifting.
But yeah, Nedry himself is fine. As for the knights, do you remember their names?
I have them written down. Hennig and Olis.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, it's it's incremental how improved they are because of what happened to them. But they're doing better. Just because they're not tied to poles and being starved and being beaten and carved with runes in them. But, it's not something you just wake up from the next day. Unlike you guys who can go through all kinds of injuries and wake up with full HP.
Yeah. We're not good. Yeah.
Because you are nominally, if not technically, heroes.
Full HP, but not mentally.
As Castalia just looks at the trees and thinks, one of those flew at me.
Flew at me, it hit me.
And just went, ooh, that's gonna bruise in the morning.
I mean, We know that it didn't move her position on the map, but you can imagine she was just fucking flung.
Yeah.
She was a hot scoring portion on a pinball machine for that bit.
It would have been like in like a Hollywood movie where she's mid sentence and she just leaves through the right side of the screen.
Just fucking gone. Which is always one of the best ones.
Like
Or
she just got
let's dig up an ancient relic. That dancing, singing Jesus video. Where he's singing, was it Staying Alive? Steps out onto a street, hit by a bus at the end of the video.
Oh God.
Ancient that one is. But yes, any words to share between the party? Like, your patients are fine. Bartrus is just tearing into his patients, but he did bring his own supply for now. His legs still marked up, but no longer bleeding, and he seems to stop scratching them.
Thank goodness for that.
well. Now, from now on, we're gonna have to keep our eyes open because this is when we're starting getting into the more dangerous territory. Remember, we are going into a battle that the knights did lose.
The next 4 days of travel pass without any event. Well, no, there are events, but none of them interfere directly. While trundling along the road and then off-road, as you're starting to get into the light forests, near the hills, there is the curious oddity of, resting back in the wagon, looking up at the sky, seeing birds. Very odd-shaped birds that aren't even, that don't have wings, and they're sailing off into the distance. They land very quickly. Quite a number of those in the sky, actually. But luckily not in your direction. There's also the sound of horns, drums, massive roars, but all very distant. And mostly from the south. You remember that the Rangers talking about how they were going to hit up Koravan village. But really, it's all southerly that you hear the noises of war and conflict. For the last couple of nights as well, you've not had any neighbors. You haven't rucked up to find another camp blazing away. No one offering to share stories for a bit of booze. It's been a bit lonely. For some. Malgern.
No, it's fine.
Others, they have their companionship. They have true intimacy. Like Rena and that skull.
I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
By midday on the 4th day, it's the camp. There's nothing standing, but it's identifiable enough. This place has been utterly fucked. There were tent stands, now just burnt scraps. Even after, it's been near enough 2 weeks, really. But even with the rains and whatnot, the horrible weather, there's still the huge imprints of the Auroch Chargers, of the great stomping Minotaurs. There's so many feet prints. There's not much anything else. There's a few carcasses, but they've been picked completely clean. And they're partial. Mostly human-sized. You don't see anything even as large as a horse. But it looks like they did fucking circles constantly in here. Everything has been smashed, blitzed, beaten, and buggered. And then they actually fought the enemy. So, there you go.
Well, they've thoroughly devastated this site. So where did we kind of park the wagons at?
I mean, did you? Or did you just trundle on in all the way?
I mean, how? Like, did we have to go through woods or something to get to there? Or
You
was it
did, but
just
it's
an
light
open field?
foresting at this part. It's much less dense because you're getting into the hills. So the main thing you're dealing with is just the subtle rise and fall of the land, and a few sparse trees that's easy enough to even get Bartrus through. They've also started to become more sparse and thinner as well as you get starting to get into swampland too, but at the moment, the ground is not sodden. But you know you're not that far off from the barrows.
Have we lost Rena again? No.
Yeah,
Probably.
she's not back. Lena?
There we go. I was about to say, I was like, all of a sudden, I wasn't hearing anything. And I was like, oh.
You found the trashed camp.
Yeah, I heard that bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian was going to suggest, let's go take a look and see if anything was left behind.
Well,
I don't think this is a more pockets moment. Sorry.
No, I'm not talking about stuff to Nick. I'm talking about things like, is there any hint where they went?
Yeah, looking for tracks, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Zazul's on the case. He's going to look, see if he can find out what happened here.
it's daylight.
Which tent? Oh, dear God. We're doing.
I was gonna say wait
Uh,
for it. Oh, no.
Should we be using
Um,
guidance here?
Do you want to turn around to a party and say, we could wait another 8 hours?
What's
I believe this would be a good
Um,
time for guidance.
Let's start by looking at which of the tent areas would have been where she would have been, and so we can start tracking from there.
Yeah, you get to watch as this kobold just skitters and tracks along this utterly upchurned but solidified, just tearing of mud and dirt and grass. He walks around the various tents to sort of check out the floor space, like this one is basically nothing, but probably room for 2 or 3. We need to look for a bigger one. Then he just kind of goes in circles for a bit as he sees something very shiny underneath one of the little scraps of burnt tarp. But he just can't seem to pick the right moment to grab at it, but it's very distracting. It could be a platinum coin, and you don't want them to know that that's a platinum coin, do you, Zarzul?
Oh, I'm going to have to make sure.
It's definitely some bit of shiny metal. Could be coin-like, but it's mostly submerged. You're seeing just a little edge.
Okay, obvious thing I need to do then.
In this flat plain that has been utterly broken apart and churned, he crouches down.
Cornelius is just watching this and then leans towards Castellan going, what exactly is he doing?
Your sleight of hand roll, you reach onto it, you start to pull and tug and claw at the ground and kick up a few little piles just to get it through. You rip out, display dish. It is made of platinum, but it's also a serving dish that has been trodden enough to be almost inverted.
Okay, this looks like the place. This is flashy enough to be where the tent would be.
Just out of curiosity, how big is the tent area he's talking about?
It's probably like a 3-person tent, maybe 2 people with a table. Like none of these knights would have been living in squalor.
Mm.
So the floor plan is pretty big from the looks of the scraps of pole. Although you also now see this shifty-ass kobold raise up the shiny platinum dish and then stuff it under his shoulder while it's wider and longer than his torso. But it's bulging out from his coat.
Oh,
Rain just kind of shakes her head and starts trying to investigate the general area.
Alrighty, give me a roll.
Damn it.
Everyone's
She
feeling-
blind.
You're
I'm
just
gonna
you're
try and-
distracted, like, because you can't stop watching the kobold skittering back to the wagon as if he got away with this. You even see him like stand up more upright and wave to you as he walks past, while also turning his body to hide a third of the dish, the rest of it sticking out against his skinny body.
Zarzel, you know we can see that, right?
Really? Oh dear. I'm so embarrassed.
He doesn't look embarrassed.
She promptly face palms. She's just forgot what she was doing.
and also annoyed that the kobold managed to get first dibs.
Oh no, she doesn't care about
Oh
that.
yeah, now it's personal.
She's
On the bright
pretending
side,
not to care about that,
there
let's be
is
honest.
someone more reliable. There's an actual tracker instead of the pet.
True.
Wolfgang.
I don't know, we never established this.
Okay.
Does Wolfgang respond to anyone else's commands?
Something else we never established. Was she talking? Were you talking about Wolfgang, or did you want me to summon Lorna?
Oh,
No, I was
God.
talking about the ranger.
what class is Lorna? I have to decide this.
I have.
I'm sure you have. Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. It's not a cat class.
Ah, so she's a
Okay,
monk.
So it's not a meowcenary.
Get out.
No, I decided to
Okay,
make her more.
Wolfgang wanders up to Cornelius.
I decided to base her
And
on a
sniffs the
historical soldier,
handkerchief.
so she's a Persian lancer.
Get out.
Yeah. Wolfgang, luckily, is on the case, and this is really easy. You know, he is making it look harder. You know, he's sniffing around, pushing his nose about, turning up some dirt, making a big display of walking the whole rim of the camp and what remains of it. But, I mean, from the first couple of sniffs, this was such a density of orc, human, dwarf, and elf. Like, it's all surging in. Like, this trail will be easy to follow. This is not one dude scrubbing himself raw and then scampering off to the night. This is a war party. But he still makes a show of it. Before finally pointing off at the stronger scent, the one that's more recent, is heading off almost due south.
Can I provide a stupid line of thought?
I encourage it.
Are there any arrows in the ground?
Not in the camp, no.
That's perfect. Are there arrows outside the camp?
Yes.
That's likely the direction where the orcs came from.
And to the south, it is lacking in arrows. There is also the incredibly massive trail of hoofbeats that have torn up the dirt going in that direction, pointing away from the camp. Like I said, for Wolfgang, this was real simple, but the DC was a 10 at least. So Zarzul managed to fail it.
Well,
Was that really surprising?
I assume that to a certain degree that the orcs might have collected some of the arrows that so it could be reused. Maybe even collected some of the ones that weren't used by the knights.
Or they were a more mobile group and not returning to the central camp. As in, this was a stop on the way.
Oh well. I, is there any bodies here that we should be identifying to make sure?
Everything's been picked clean. There are, like, if you gathered what is left together, you'd have about 2/3 of a skull, 1.5 rib cages, 4 arms, not all with fingers, and maybe a couple of legs.
We can almost build another person.
If only you knew Animate Dead. Rena does know Animate Dead.
She just won't use it.
Or, I mean, Rain does.
I can't see.
I do not have the useful spell Speak with the Dead.
Yeah, I was about to think.
You can't even animate dead, warlock trash.
I was just about to think with the necromancer staff, but I don't think that one had either.
It was a bit more direct.
Yeah.
And I don't think we brought it with us.
Well, shall we head south? That seems to be the direction.
Well, doesn't seem to be much tracks elsewhere. I doubt they exactly would be waiting several days in an ambush.
Whoever hasn't checked over the camp can roll me a perception check as you look out to the south.
Sure.
There are dark clouds ahead there. There's also, far in the distance, you're having to squint, what looks like some sort of tower. Very small. Probably a ruin. But I mean, picking out details is tough from the distance of it. Like, it looks like most of a day's travel. But you do notice also the vicinity of many dark clouds. There is a rainstorm thundering down.
Looks like it's gotta be some another dreadful weather.
And just think, a few more months of this campaign and you guys will be in winter.
Oh, bye.
Let's not.
You probably will.
Yeah, with the way we're going.
Everyone mounting up?
Mhm.
Yeah, unless anyone else wants to have a once over the camp.
Good.
It's a bit bashed up,
Yeah,
Zarzul, but you reckon that's probably worth about 10 platinum.
Okay.
More if restored.
Cool. So worried about this because he feels sort of embarrassed at this point.
Yeah, as you get into the wagon with your shiny thing, 2 big eyes are staring at you.
Mm.
Okay.
Pufflesworth puffs himself up to you.
Good boy.
He's beaten you before.
He is the best.
Okay.
His paw
Time to take
hits
out
the
your
lip
knife.
of... Yeah. His paw hits the lip of the plate of the serving dish because it's shiny. And he tweets at
Does
you.
it flip up and hit him in the face?
I imagine you're keeping a fucking death grip on that thing, so probably not.
Okay. Is this a contest of strength again?
Well, he's doing it. He's putting his paw on it and then looking at you sternly. You know enough to know that
Nope.
expression. Give.
I'm gonna pull it away from him.
Now it'll be a contest of strength.
It should be athlete.
Nice.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Yoink. There is like a hollow bang, pang as it does hit him in the face because he just tugged really hard and it just slips out of your fingers. But he
I
also
wasn't
makes
even
that.
trying.
But he also backs up and then looks at you. He did that. He did that because he's so strong. That's why he did that. Then he sits down and just paws at it. Just smacks it around a bit and then just backhand pushes it away. Done with it. Doesn't care.
I see how my rolls are going today. This is going to be a good session.
Do you try to grab the dish?
Do it.
I may as well pick it up. What are we talking here? Acrobatics or
Oh.
Oh.
okay.
I love.
Oh no.
Oof, he's rolling good today.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Full damage, too.
I mean,
Yep.
you all forgot he is the best.
He is the best. He just, whenever you go to pick it up, he just charges for you because, he didn't care about it, but now he wants it again.
Okay. 8 damage. Joy.
Why are you
It's gotta
taking
be
this
his
from a little
next roll,
shit?
just about.
Yeah, your foot down.
Okay.
Congrats,
I'm
in
just gonna
fact, says
shove
it
him
to
out
you,
of the
says, don't take that from him.
Okay, I'm going to shove him out the back of the
Yeah,
wagon.
am I
into the
watching
dirt.
this? This is around everybody, right? Like,
Yeah, everyone can see this.
yeah.
Okay.
Everyone is
I'll have to
roboting, is
roll
what
to
they're doing right
Shove
now.
him out the back of the wagon.
Okay. That'll be athletics.
Oh god.
You get up and just sort of... You see some of the pudge on Pufflesworth's body move to one side, but that's about all you get from movement.
I see how my rolls are going. This is going to be a...
That was just flawless. Good job,
I am
Zarzul.
I am looking to Cornelius to see if he is pitying this or understands our situation.
Yeah. Yeah, he is entirely. This is very traumatizing for Cornelius to watch. This is bringing back a lot of bad memories.
Rain, are you doing anything about this?
I was assuming I wasn't there.
Okay, well, you probably weren't at this point. But now as you're all getting up back into the wagon, what do they see, Zarzul? Do they see a very sad kobold?
Probably at this point.
You see Pufflesworth just gnawing and then batting away a platinum dish. And there's a heat haze around Kagratz's mouth. As he looks at the furred little shit.
Did he honestly take the plate away from you, Zarzul?
Yes.
Rain just kind of sighs. Pufflesworth, give, and I go to grab it.
Oh.
Oh.
Oof.
I believe that hits.
Oh, yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he immediately goes for your hand.
So how did Zarzul die, Pufflesworth?
No, this is on Rain.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh,
I just look at him and I bop him on the nose.
Roll me an unarmed attack.
Alright, what do I roll
Just
for
your
that?
strength.
Fuck.
Just your
Yeah,
strength
it's
on the
your
left.
strength.
Yeah. Wrong button. Damn it.
Oh my god.
You try to, and he just steps back once with, the full puffed out chest, and then with one paw just sweeps the dish underneath him and then flops down.
I move to remove it from him.
He's on a roll. Nah, he misses that time, though.
He misses that time.
But then it's a contest of strength.
Ooh.
Mine.
You manage to yank it out from underneath him. He's very pissed off looking. Lots of growls and tweets.
I hand it back to Zarzul.
I take it.
Pufflesworth gets it off you.
Hey, I can roll against that.
Yes, you
You
can.
can.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Please, gods, let me beat this. Oh my god.
What if he gets guidance, he might.
He has to roll a 4.
No.
Pufflesworth takes the dish from you and puts it back under himself.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wolfgang is showing dominance at this point.
holy shit. Fucking mauled.
He stays standing. He's almost dead, but he stays standing looking defiantly at Wolfgang. I think that misses Wolfgang.
Yep.
But he does charge at him, limping and shuffling along. Rain, there's a fur fight in the back of the wagon.
Okay, that's enough, you two. Stop it. Stop it. And I point at both of them, and I go to grab Pufflesworth and pick him up.
He's too injured right now to resist. But he's still doing sharp little clicky beak bites in the direction of Wolfgang.
I was really hoping he would resist.
I hold him upside down so that he's laying on
Okay, he
his back
tries
in
to
my
resist.
arms. Okay,
He
that
took
would
too
be
long.
Oh my god.
He won't be denied.
Go! Go!
As he's just sort of swaggering, bleeding out. Like, profusely injured at this point. Just puffing himself up at Wolfgang.
I go to pick him up again.
Y'all need to discipline him.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to do with picking him up. The problem is my disciplining rolls ain't frickin'.
Nope. But his are.
I was thinking we'd
Yes.
skip having a pet if we get, if we make this a long-term thing. I think it'll just be us for a while, business work, all out there. Probably not a good environment to have an animal.
Probably. But if we do get one, I guess this is just reinforcement that we should train it thoroughly.
Yeah, definitely train it properly, make sure it knows its limits. So you gonna try and grab him again?
Yep. Oh, why is he doing this to me? There we go.
You managed to grab him because he's basically bleeding out and gone unconscious. He had 2 hit points left.
I just kind of look at him.
He looks at you.
No.
You think he looks at you anyway. He may have a blood loss and be hallucinating right now.
The eyes are going in different directions, so you're not quite sure if he's focused on you or something.
You're a little worried as the head keeps twisting if it's just going to come off at one point. It's like one side is too heavy.
Pufflesworth. Add Pufflesworth.
And then the journey begins. Well, congrats, says Gibby. You alright, little bro? To Zarzul.
Yeah.
In a way, it's almost karmic. But yeah, Pufflesworth is out cold as you try to enforce a lesson. Too injured to stay awake.
I'll let him stay out cold. He did it to himself.
He's ready to go again, though. But time passes on the travel. Night slowly encroaches. It's a steady thing. But it does look like you're going towards night with how thick the cloud cover is. The rain's not coming down in sheets, but it is thick. Chubby rain, if you will. It hits hard. You're seeing dents in the fabric of the awning and the wagon. Hats are getting tinkled against. You're feeling like there's impacts on you as it just hammers down all around. The noise is an issue, but maybe it's a benefit. And it's getting hard to see as the sun's slipping away, but you're pretty sure that is some ruined tower. And then, lit up against a strike of lightning, you see, possibly, give me a perception check, whoever's looking out in the direction of the tower at the front of a wagon.
I imagine Cornelius would be looking at the tower, probably trying to.
No, Rena, not you.
Nope.
How could you
I
look
mean-
away from your little Pufflesworth right now? He's so
yeah,
injured.
animals are beating the shit out of each other, and Malkurin probably doesn't give a shit, so...
Yeah, Cornelius, you had suspicions because, hey, it's a tower. That could mean some kind of fucking wizard. And what you see... Oh, maybe. You do see a silhouette of a figure. Like, it is tiny at this distance. But you can at least make out... There's a limb on the left, a limb on the right, and then something long in one of the hands.
Oh. I think we might have someone up in the tower. You see that? Up there.
As you run it down. Nope. What? You know what,
Well,
for
it's one.
Zarzul, let's give a comedy option. Go on. Roll perception with disadvantage.
Okay.
You got this. Yeah.
He does
see?
have this, see? He sees it.
Okay. It is somebody up there.
Is he pouting?
That's always there. Great start to the day, all right?
He has felled great beast with his bows. He's ridden
Let's not talk about the time he rode an Orok.
Yeah, Orok. Let's just say he has dealt with some strange situations that you just stepped out alive, and now he got bullied.
Bullied by a worthless little brat.
Yeah.
And for some reason, these grown-ass adults were all just accepting that.
Well, I was giving Raid a chance before I was gonna go and just fucking shock grasp him until he stopped moving.
Fireball.
Right now, I'm in the middle of the robot, so I mean...
But yes, are you going to continue on this quick track? In the wagons?
Yeah, before we continue on, we've got to go back to our injured knights and ask if any of them know what the ruins are. Any can list.
Map, please. They're old, not even on the map here, I guess, so probably one of the old border force before we came more east, west, I mean. Probably a small outpost. I haven't. It's not in use. I think we
Well,
did.
apparently it's in use now.
I think we rode past it once. Maybe it was used for drills at one point. That's as close as it would be to today. It must be a wreck.
So you would have no idea what it would have been used to have been guiding or importance.
We've been this way a few times. Like I said, probably in old border forts from way back when there was an old city.
Old city.
That like I was. That's something.
If you recall, it moved.
I mean, I'm talking great. A lot of them grandfathers might have lived there, might have been part of that, and then we traveled more westwards. I only know because a couple of the other families, they've got plants and symbols and stuff from back then. It's not. I mean, it's not even on the map these days, so I don't think it's been in use at all.
Well, the main question is, did somebody else take it over?
Maybe.
All right. Well, guess the question becomes if we should approach carefully or avoid it altogether.
Gonna suggest we leave them a bit further out. As Kagrat's gestures at the two rune carved.
Wait, well, what's the other saying? Because you're cutting out a little bit.
No. Suggesting we should probably leave them a bit further out.
Mm.
I 100% recommend that.
You see Yolnig sink in his seat as when he hears that. Because he knows who's going to get lumbered with guard duty and who's not going to get to charge into glorious combat with Malgern Toravir, mighty paladin of...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Palad. Yeah. Hey, Cornelius, you know minor illusion. You want to help me out with something?
Sadly not.
I'm joking. He would never say that. But he thought about it loudly.
I do.
Oh no. Also, I like that comedy option, though. I'll keep that in mind.
What did he do?
Don't you worry about it.
Malgern wasn't serious. He
For
was just
description
he
only.
didn't even say anything, but I'm just thinking, if it does come to it, I could ask one of them to maybe fake Paladin. I could probably put an elaborate ruse to fake Paladin powers.
Spell save 8. I don't know.
He's just a kid.
How old is Droop?
Goblins are basically adults at like 7.
He's
Still
3.5 years old.
he's still a child, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's,
But he also has no idea because most of his brain meat was pummeled by bugbears on a regular basis.
well, yeah, we know that. You know, he's a special child.
So we could also just be talking about in the space quest where it's like, explain it to him as like a child.
If he sees any flaws in our plan, we should stop and reconsider it.
But we ask him if he knows where Cragmaw Castle is.
Yeah, you don't. No. You don't get to go there.
But
You weren't there.
yeah, but yeah, you said that that Malgern didn't actually say this out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, because Cornelius have noticed the downward look of Yeoman, and he's got a
Droop touches you.
I was mainly Malgern was mainly thinking about how he can cover his ass should it ever come up.
Droop has cast his spell upon you.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Malgern, in your head, cows. They're interesting.
They're pretty delicious too. Come to think of it. Yeah.
That
When was the last
is-
time I had meat? Thinks about trail rations. Thinks about cows again. I miss meat.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
yeah,
Kind of
because
mumbling to
it-
myself.
yeah. I'm sorry. What?
Oh, what? Did you say something, Cornelius?
You
We're
were
talking about
mumbling.
cows.
Droop
Meat.
is flicking through his spell book.
I don't see any cows. I don't know what you're talking about.
If I change this, try this again.
Oh,
There.
boy.
Oh, there we go. Fucking. There we go.
Oh no!
You got a new thought in your head. How do birds fly?
I mean, their bodies are too big. It doesn't make sense.
Well, yeah, cows tend to be big.
No, this is birds now.
How'd you get your birds?
Who said anything about cows?
You did.
Malgern, are you all right?
He secretly touches you again. How do they make buckets?
Yeah, like, I mean, I guess they're. How did they get the wood shaped like that?
Birds usually find a tree. They don't really shape them.
Well, sir,
And
woodpecker.
that's a nest.
Okay. So do you just? I wonder if they just take a trunk and they hollow it out.
What?
I could do that.
Okay, Malgern, come here. We're gonna have you lay down. I start trying to lead him into the wagon.
Droop tries to cast it again on him, but he ends up touching Cornelius instead.
And while that's happening, I'm gonna resist Rain dragging me away. I was like, "What the? Get your hands
Cornelius.
off me! What the hell?"
How many Freds are on a broom? That's fascinating. How do they keep it all
Wait,
together?
hang on a second.
Yep.
Because you do mention that it's a spell save.
Nope, that's just from the automatic setup there. This
Okay.
has no
Yeah,
save because it's so
okay.
minor.
Okay.
You can't get rid of it. Yeah.
It just puts a thought in your head. It's a lot of bristles on a brush. Weird, huh?
Hey, Droop, how many brushes are usually on a brush when you use it?
Huh?
Castalia, can you help me? Malgern won't go into the wagon, and I think he needs to lie down.
What are
Why
you
do
having-
I have to lay down? We were just talking about.
He's fine. It's okay.
Yeah,
Are
listen
you
to him.
okay?
It's fine. There's a little bit of steam coming out of Droop's head when you asked him how many bristles are in a brush. Because he knows he has to answer now. I'll work on it. I'll come up with an answer, please.
What? An answer to what? What are you talking about, Droop?
How many bristles are in a brush?
Why are you wondering why there's so many bristles on the brush?
I'm not.
You
I don't
just
know. Why
asked
is
him.
Rain trying to drag me
What?
away? Have you all gone mad?
Well, you were talking about hollowing out buckets and birds and cows.
No, I wasn't. What was
Yes,
that?
you were!
Following out cows? What the hell?
Oh, I have to fix this. He tries to skulk
I would-
away.
I would
Wait,
never
hang on.
hollow out a
Droop,
cow.
Droop,
Hang on.
Droop,
Hang on.
come here.
Hang on. He's gonna try. He might beat one or two people's passive perceptions.
I think he beats mine.
Yeah, he beats mine.
I can tell
15,
you he
so
does
no,
not beat
I
mine.
still see him. Yeah, but I don't think Malgern would care. He's too busy wondering why Castalia mentioned hollowing out cows. Because she did say it that way. She's like, you were talking about buckets and hollowing out cows, and I'm just like looking at her like, what the? Excuse me?
I just kind of go, Droop. I see you, Droop. Come here.
No. You don't see me as he touches himself.
Oh no! Oh god, you can't do that on Twitch. Oh no!
Oh no.
Why do bees buzz? I've never understood that. Like, do they make it with their
Okay,
mouths?
Droop. Come here.
Yeah, at this point,
I-
I also imagine that we noticed the incantation he's doing.
Yep.
Question: does it go off when they try to touch him?
I start dragging Droop back over.
Does not have a material component, but does have verbal.
I'm here, Droop.
Good stuff.
What?
Yeah. He just follows along, dazed and confused and a little panicky because now you're talking in a stern voice, which means he's probably going to get beaten because that's what happens when someone talks sternly to a goblin. They get beaten.
Booyah!
Droop.
He's saying most of
What
this
were-
mumbled under his breath.
Droop, it's okay. What were you doing?
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything bad. It's perfectly. He passes out.
Oh, that's something.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that. That's usually about 5 minutes he'll wake up.
I remember he used to do that a lot. That was great.
That's because he was concussed and no one
Yeah.
healed him.
Oh fuck! I could heal back then. So
He
I
had
can't.
the
I just
shit
kind of-
beat. He had the shit beaten out of him, and you guys just kept dragging him along.
I'm sure it's fine.
I pick up poor Droop.
Mm.
He just needs a nap. He'll sleep it all.
You've got a floppy goblin.
Yep.
So anyway, are we going to do this stealthily or cautiously or just
Yeah,
charging,
hang
guns
on,
blazing?
So I was going to mention, I was going to go up and talk to Yeoman before all this weird shit happened.
Yeah, whenever you come round, he just glances, just go, yes, sir.
You know, Yeoman, maybe you should join up with us as an extra set of eyes.
I'm fine, sir. I'm content to guard the wagons, and this is precious cargo.
Yes, most certainly, but I'm sure that Frenning and Barters can look after them.
What? You leave me back? I mean, it's...
Well, I imagine that you would like to have some time to also make some practice using that fine new ballista we got you.
Practice, he says. You know what this is? It's a shooty. And I am a professional, which is better than a shooty. I bet you I could twang this bow and it would just hit whatever I point at.
That sounds like a challenge, Barters.
Oh, does it?
Bit of a smile.
No, I was just saying it like as what do you call it? Like a chubby. A fat. Yes, that's a fat.
In fact, yes.
Uh,
But you probably want to spend some time making sure that it is calibrated to your height instead of the lesser ogres that we got the weapons from.
Oh, you've got a point there. That's a good... I need to customize as well. I need to make it look just right. I mean, I can't be remembered for some other prick's weapon in me hands. It's got to be a Bartris original like this, as he brings out his club, which is just some piece of hacked-together wood. That's it. Doesn't even have a signature on it, no X. It's just a misshapen lump of wood. As you can tell, it's got an artist's touch to it.
I can totally see that it certainly screams Bartris.
No, but they tend to scream other things when they use it. They don't normally know me name. They just say ogre, which is a little bit offensive actually, because I'm better than an ogre. I'm the ogrest. But alright, I see your point, yes. Gotta think of reputation. I mean, there's a legend that's gonna spew out from all this. He does a big gesture of arms up over his chest and into the air. You could almost see the cartoon rainbow.
I shall look forward to seeing the results, Patras.
Yeah. Might need a little bit of financing, now that you pointed out. I mean, at this point my repertoire has grossly expanded. Because gross is a big thing, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah, got it right.
One way.
Yep. So I've grossly expanded this with me new option here. I mean, I could charge not just for me strong arms, as he does a flex, but I'm technically a mobile ballisti. A ballisti? A big bow. I'm a big bow now. One they use on walls for some fucking reason.
Well, I mean, if you have a big target, sometimes you would need a big bow, wouldn't you agree?
I mean, it would be easier to hit. Yes, it does make sense. But then there's the thrill of hitting smaller things. Castalia potentially has a flashback. So does Cornelius, as I remember him fucking ducking and diving between rocks at the base of the map, trying not to draw attention.
Let's also not forget the time when he used his shield to deflect one that was coming right at him.
Alright. I will contemplate my new faculties while looking after this lot.
Sounds good. The offer is still standing, yeoman.
I will accept, sir.
Good to hear.
My blade is at your service.
We'll hope so.
As Cornelius gets a little pain in his chest, why can't everyone be this professional?
Just a yes, sir, and would you like another refill of wine? That's all I ask.
Why, yes, that is an insightful phrase, sir. Yes.
Yeah, no, that was entirely in his head.
No, that's
No,
what I mean,
that's
like, that's
definitely-
the other phrase he needs.
Yes.
Why, yes, sir, that was an insightful discourse.
You're completely correct. I cannot debate against you any further.
And your brother is stupider than you are. You've also got the other question. You've got the bleeding little shit in the wagon. And the lazy ass not a cat thing. How much are you taking with you?
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Florida.
I'm waiting.
Well,
I am
are
asking
breaking
you guys,
your
are you taking
immediate-
Lorna and Pufflesworth into this combat?
Yeah, I know, and that's the thing is, I don't know. I'm waiting for Malgern to choose.
I feel like, yeah, I'd take her. I don't think she would. Would she? Yeah, I'll take her.
If P takes Lorna, then I'll take Pufflesworth.
Oops, my push to talk button made the.
Interesting.
I'll be right back.
Did you hear that ultimatum, Braider?
Yeah, I did.
Some hearts may be broken today.
Pardon me for a second. I gotta reload roll 20, so
Okay.
I won't be able to see the map for another 10 seconds. My
And
push
of
to
course-
talk button is also.
Of course, there's the comedy option too. Are you going to try to be stealthy?
I have a giant cat, so no.
I mean, it's a
Okay.
displaced beast. I don't think the displaced beasts are gonna have issues with stealth.
Yeah, we've seen what the rolls have been like today.
True.
But don't say things badly.
Well, let's find out then, just for your benefit. Good kitty.
Set the comedy option. Yep. Walking along, stiff as a board.
Just the Grady crackliness of your starch. Also, Braider,
Oh,
remember
wait,
you
I'm
have...
at disadvantage, aren't I?
Yeah, you
Yep.
gotta roll again. Holy shit, people.
Wow.
Still good.
What?
I'll take that.
That's because the rest of us are making so much noise, it's actually scrambling the sound of plate.
So who do you think the double 2 is?
That would be congrats.
Correct. That's your brass boyfriend. Making all the noise he possibly can by accident.
He's a glory paladin. Everyone has to know he's coming.
Let's leave that comment. I think we should do phrasing again. And, of course, that was Pufflesworth.
We're just missing Yeoman.
Actually, he's at disadvantage, that's right. 5 was his total. So, even with the pouring rain and the thunderstorm, you guys are kind of obvious at a distance.
Or when? Don't want to go in the leaves and get them all stuck.
Actually, you're the only one who's not wet.
I'm making excuses for other people.
I'm
Like-
tired. My feet hurt.
I mean, it's what you've seen before with Castalia a few times, is just the rain does not touch her. On the bright side, rain at least, the flowers curling around your shoulder, armpit, and upper arm, they're getting hydrated, which is nice.
I'm sure they'll look very beautiful soon.
So, on the bright side, it's not fully night yet. It's dark enough for benefit of someone who whinges. But you do also see what is playing out, even in the darkness with the flashes of lightning and whatnot. You're not on one-to-one space here. There's still an approach to make. But there's the party to be assembled as you go. And you can see in the ruins of these towers is a gathering of various greyskins. There's a minotaur, a couple of half-ogres, some skinny, frail alchemians.
Mm-hmm.
There is also, not shown on the map, a few spit roasts and fires where horses are being cooked up, and one auroch has been butchered up. At the top of the tower, thankfully, is not a wizard. It's a shaman.
Ooh.
You can also see at the foot of the tower, there are 2 women knights, armed with broken blades, who look like they've been wrecked up. They've looked like they've been thrown against the wall multiple times until some of the plating is broken free and come loose, and a Tanaruk stalking them with his sword. But they're moving.
So does it look like we kind of caught them in the end of a fight, or...
You notice that the rest of them are all hanging back watching.
And what about these people up here? Do they look like...
They're on their
waiting?
knees, bound up and tied.
Okay.
They seem alive, although this knight's in full armor is kind of hard to tell. There's a bit more, sympathetic movement from the 2 duration mercenaries, due to their lighter armor. Who wants to scope things out a little bit? Because luckily with the rainfall and the show, they're not paying a whole lot of attention to the noisy arseholes that are just stomping onto every broken twig they can.
These guys down here, is that the ogres or half ogres or what?
They are half ogres.
Okay.
Yes, there are no full ogres present.
And some of this stuff we see, is this shrubbery?
Yeah, you're basically coming across scrubland.
Okay.
No trees or anything like that there, but there is some little bits of cover to peek, to sort of hide your approach. But it's not really going to make much of a difference for ranged attacks. Except for Zarzul. Zarzul is fucking hidden. Like, you just see his head pop up now and again when he jumps.
The only time I can see anything.
So, yeah, as you're saying, right now it's very bad weather.
Very heavy rain, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the obscuring sheets. It's just
Yeah.
falling heavily.
How
So-
much do you think? Yeah, I'm gonna suggest someone. Gonna suggest like the group. How much do you think they're gonna notice if it suddenly starts sleeting? How much do you think that would start making them suspicious?
Do any of them look like a caster boy?
There's the shaman, yes.
Yeah, probably up there.
You also
I'm
know that
asking.
your
I'm
spell
asking-
does create its own cloud. What were you saying, Pio?
I'm asking Cornelius because he's the one who's actually seen this figure.
Mm-hmm. It looks like the figure up there, and that looks like what we've seen before.
Yeah. Well, at this point, you can roll perception and have a go yourself. To take a new appraisal of a situation to see if you spot anything else.
All right. Is that disadvantage because of the rain?
Nope. Like I said, it's just falling.
Doesn't matter.
heavy. Yeah.
Doesn't matter for me.
Oh,
I can actually-
for every one of us to do a perception, or
Just the ones who haven't locked on, so you and Zarzul
Okay.
are exempt. Because you two see something you didn't really want to see as a couple of the Alchemians are passing around with long pork drumsticks. Malgern,
Yeah.
you look at that figure in the tower and you just know that the wizard's going to say that he called you an asshole. And you know what? He probably did. You should go up there and punch him.
You should go up there and punch him off the tower.
But you are picking up that that's not the only fucky little dude. You notice one of the Alchemians is a bit more decorated. That looks like one of their shitty shamans. Reminds me I need this other sheet as well. I'd forgotten to grab it. And he's not saying anything because his push-to-talk is broken.
No, I was just I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know if Malgern would go for it because he's been.
he's pretty too many times.
Every
I've
time, in
been-
fact.
Yeah. So I feel like Malgern would hesitate here a little bit, but he'd try to hide it.
Well, no, I'm just pointing out that you recognize that is one of their casters, along with a Tanaruk beside him,
Which is a problem.
along with one that is stalking the ladies for sport.
And I assume by now I can see most of that because I rolled the same thing that Melgren did, right?
Yeah, you take it all in.
Okay.
And since you actually paid attention, unlike Malgern, because I don't think he was there for that point, you do notice that is Helvetica. They're going to have to
Good.
alter the portrait with a few more lines, but that's her.
I just looked to Cornelius. I think we found who we're looking for.
Hmm. Regardless if it was her or not, this is a dire situation.
Don't think we can hang around for too much longer. We've got to go in now.
Incidentally, this
Oh.
is a tree stump, not a tree.
Mm-hmm.
It's been hollow enough that you can sit in it. Actually, looks quite cozy.
Yeoman, congrats. Any suggestions?
Congrats just draws his maul. Little, slow shifting of the shoulder muscles. Crack of the neck. Alright, to put these down. Yeoman just draws his blade, nods. He's professional.
Well, I could attempt to start off throwing a fireball into the middle. catching the orcs and the what did you call the people in red?
They're the Alchemians. Are those?
Yeah, the
They're the half ogres.
no, the Alchemians.
Yeah.
Because I'm throwing a fireball there, going in, shock and awe.
Fireballs burn, sir, not shock. They've never heard the term shock and awe.
Ah, not shock as in the electrifying kind, but good point. As in startling.
Shocking.
Think that'll encourage them, but you know what? That's a better idea.
Or at least it will probably draw their attention away from their prisoners.
Exactly. Put it where it needs to be.
However, I'm more worried about the ones to the south. That's gonna be a lot of heavy. If anything, I will if I get the opportunity to do it just right, I'll try to obfuscate their view. But with 2 spellcasters, I do not know how long I can do this. Anyone else have a suggestion?
Well, Malgurn, you gonna point at one?
Pardon?
Which of the targets are you gonna go for? Is he basically asking for?
Oh yeah, he's saying. Which trophy do you want?
You want the wee little spellcaster, the Minotaur?
I want the horns.
Yeah, I'm going for the
Try
ladies,
to be
man.
tough.
I'm going for the ladies, man.
I guess I'll go for the decorated elf. Take him out.
Oh no, the Alchemians, like, they're not elves.
Oh, alright. Then the decorated alchemy.
It was just, no, it was just Castalia being incredibly, using a very incredibly racist term. Just
Well,
The decorated elf. I think they call themselves high elves.
yeah.
Well, he did request he call himself Elvish.
Rain.
We're about to do some good work here.
I'm coming along. Don't really have much input. I think that the plan's pretty set.
I hope it is.
We're going to be
It's
rolling
essentially-
initiative. It's important to get it down. Like, you're going to get your first go, but... And
Okay.
if you
I was just worried if it was because you were saying that we took too long and now the discovery.
That's what I was thinking.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
oh dear. Did we...
I'm not like some DMs. Not going to name names.
Oh, that's a nice 7.
But they're both here.
15, 15, 14, 7, 15.
Ugh. You go tomorrow.
Man, it sure would be great if it didn't fucking jump them around so I could actually just input what they've got earlier. Jesus Christ. Roll 20. Stop it.
You and I both know that's not how it works.
The Alchemians did real well. I think it's from the Cannibal Shakes. Is that, I think that's everyone's got a number now. Yes. So, arrange yourselves at the map bit. Basically, you're deploying at this edge.
Alright. I'm guessing Cunha's probably gonna have to be around here. See what is the range actually. Oh, 150 feet, yeah, easy.
Rain will actually try to stick with Cornelius. Oh, first things first, though. Actually, no, she needs to stick with Malgern for a minute. She's gonna be nice and help Malgern with something.
Also, Cornelius, would you have brought Troop along?
Yeah.
I was carrying him, so.
He's conscious by the time you get there. Also, Yulman is controllable by Braider and Cornelius. So you can move his token around.
Alright.
Being the commanding officers.
Yeah, I'll let Malgern control Yeoman if he wants to
Can
bring
you-
him with.
Can you give me control of? Oh, fuck! I hit. I don't have control of Lorna's token.
Really? Yeah, copy pasted it should be. Yeah, okay. This one didn't quite work.
Because I just tried to move her and it just didn't let me. So I didn't
It's more
There
that
you go.
if Castalia and Kurgratz is up here, then I have this pretty heavy armor support up here. It's basically just you. With no Thule and Rain.
Zarzul is heavier armored than Kagratz. I'm gonna point that out. He's got a 19
Oh.
AC, the little shit. He just doesn't have the HP to cushion it.
Who has a 19?
Zarzul.
Yeah, that's what I used
Most
to
of it's
have.
coming from Dix.
That's literally my old AC before I got this tin can that can't stealth.
And all it took was being humiliated on an anvil.
Worth it.
But hey, you look killer at that party.
I did. Is that a joke? I feel like that's a joke.
And yet he went home with
No.
Zarzul.
Look,
I mean,
don't
O'Shane
wanna
thought
talk-
you looked very nice.
I don't want to talk about that guy's hammer. It's done.
So, where is your bullshit fireball going?
Bullshit.
Gonna try and center it around here, so
So yeah. There we go. That's perfect. There we go. So you managed to hit the Tanaruk, the Orcs, the Alchemians, and the Shaman, and all the prisoners. So first of all, the Orcs. One save.
8d6. Now let's see that horrible roll here.
One save from the Alchemians. Shaman does not save.
Ooh.
Tanaruk does
32.
save. 32 damage. Okay, one of these I made the initiative tracker, so I don't delete him. He's gone. He's gone. This orc is very badly burned. Like, he's gone from being grey to solid flaky black. Bits of his skin are coming off in great quantities just from movement.
Ooh.
The Alchemians, one of them barely survives. He is in even worse state. You can smell the fat that has liquefied under his skin. Yeah, let's move these guys away. That's just the colossal fucking explosion. This guy takes a bad blow. The Tanaruk barely feels it.
Okay, can I lob an arrow at
There is
the
no
big
surprise
boys?
round when you detonate a fucking fireball. We are now in
I'm
initiative.
doing it at the same time.
No, the
should have
moment a
pointed
fucking
it out
fireball goes
before.
off, everyone is attentive.
Also, you should
Yeah,
have pointed
that's
it out.
fair.
Yeah, you should have set that as a plan before.
Hey Cornelius, before you, I wanna.
Also, back in the line, nerds. This is basically as close as you could have gotten, which is, within sight. It's just they were distracted by the entertainment.
You wanted us to start on map edge. Okay.
Because
Okay.
Damn it, it's not got me on the tracker.
Oh wait, no, I was standing next to Malgern for a reason.
yeah, but I just moved you off the map. That's all that mattered.
Yeah.
Because
So
you're within one
how's
run
this?
move of the
There we go.
table edge. I'm saying that's as close as you could have gotten with your bad stealth scores.
yeah, no, he wanted us to start on. I put myself next to you, but I get it. He wanted us to start on map edge. Okay.
There we go. What was your initiative, Zarzul?
So,
15. I don't know why I'm not there. I rolled and...
Well, Verna is Wolfgang there. You are there. Nope. It just
Wolfgang
jumped
is
back
there,
a place.
19.
Okay, Wolfgang's there, yeah.
you share
Alright.
initiative, right?
Nope,
Oh, they don't. Oh, okay.
they don't. Top of a round, there is
I'm
a
thinking of
massive
my
explosion.
guardian.
All eyes are on you guys now. There is just there are two congealing lumps of liquefied orcs and alchemians.
Did
There's
Yeoman-
there's a
did we
lot
roll
of
for
axes.
Yeoman, or
No, he's just gonna go on. I'll put him on your turn.
put him on my turn? Okay.
Might as well.
Because I know you said me and Cornelius, so I didn't know if he had his own.
Yep. Incidentally, doo-doo.
In that case,
Lorna does not panic because of a fireball, but she is cautious.
She now knows which ones to kill at night first.
She's distracted by the smell. It's delicious. But yeah, there's a lot of axes being drawn up.
I wonder why.
Also, I would like to remind people, you might want to move out of the direct path of the Minotaur. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Are you suggesting that they move?
I say they might want to save their hide.
Webgun shitter, get off the pot, come on.
Okay. Does Wolfgang get bonus movement from Gratz or too far away?
Yeah, too far away. You gotta be literally where Castalia is. It's gotta be adjacent.
Okay.
It doesn't kick it. It doesn't become a ranged aura until he's about level 15, I think.
Okay. And guards.
Well, as in dodge action?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Now it's the turn of the shaman. The Alchemian shaman, not the orc one.
Mhm.
And, yeah. Above your heads, a dark
That's
cloud
not
forms.
Because I've got a counter spell.
I see. Cornelius pulls out his blue deck. Counterspell, counterspell, counterspell.
Good Cornelius.
Does
Are you in
counterspell-
range for that?
Does Counterspell benefit from Spell Sniper?
It has to be an attack spell.
So
Oh, it's
you're
at
out of
60
range.
feet. Okay. I didn't even know it had a range,
no.
actually. I just figured that. Well, hang on.
Hold on.
Because if the question is, like, is it the caster you're doing it at, or is it the spell?
Yes, because you're stopping the spell being made in the first place. You're targeting the caster.
Okay.
That's why they also have things about, like, well, you can use your action instead to roll a perception to work out what spell he's casting. But you're about to find out. As a large storm cloud appears above you.
Hmm.
Call lightning directly on top of Cornelius.
Dun dun dun.
Because he looked at the people, he looked
Yeah.
at the line of people and realized who threw that fucking fireball. By the way, it also applies to everyone within 5 feet of him.
No.
Yes.
Remember how this happened?
Why are you saying yes?
because I moved away from you.
Yeah, she's next to me.
Also, that's the wrong DC, actually. It's 14 you've got to make. So unfortunately, that means Castalia is 25. Droop got hit for 25.
So I'm guessing Troop is out.
Yes.
I assume you can roll for Yeoman. I can't.
He is lit the fuck up.
Oh,
poor guy.
poor guy. And it's all somebody else's fault.
He followed you into this fight, Cornelius.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a shame. If only he stayed next to Malgern, things would have went better, I'm sure.
Okay, let's see here, actually. Yeah, it's only a +2 he gives. What is his... Or protection? Within 10 feet, actually. Droop's alive.
Woo!
Because
Well,
paladins are
Droop was still
bullshit.
alive, he was just incapacitated.
No,
Paladins
because
are bullshit.
paladins are bullshit.
He gets
oh.
+2 to his because of his charisma. Droop gets +2 to his save and thus makes the save.
Because he's that sexy of a stupid sexy dragonborn. Droop is still alive and conscious.
I hate him so much. I absolutely like. It's good that Droop's still alive. But fuck off. Fuck right off. Look at my abs. I save you. Fuck off.
So it's minus 12 hit points for me, right?
Yep. And he hides behind, well, you know, he doesn't actively hide, but he gets prone and goes out of sight behind the tree stump for the end of his turn. Now it's the boys. Or in our case, Rey from Force Awakens.
That's. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
As they run and also do the reckless charge straight forward.
Jesus.
And this one, who is on fire, his bones crackling, the fat dripping out from every wound he's got, he also charges in.
I bet it smells delicious, though.
And he knows exactly who to run for, by the way. However, that was his... let's see now, yeah. From where he was, I think that was a full run. Yep.
65.
So he just
he's
stands up to you, and
really
he's just
bad.
right in front of you. This man who is partially melted, this orc warrior who has been set alight and is still cooking in front of you. But that's the end of his turn. Zarzul.
Okay. I'm going to lob a little arrow over to where all the big guys are.
It's a bit of a problem actually for you, Cornelius, because you look at his axe and it's also still glowing red.
Oh no.
So you're going to use your eruption arrow.
Yep. We're going to erupting earth the big guys.
Has it come back? It's been a few days,
Yeah,
but it
it
does take a while to recharge. Oh fuck. However, a 9 is not going to do it. So let's see now. Doesn't hit. You see, I should have...
Questions in, where did it land?
Yes, exactly. So roll me a d8. Also, who are you attacking?
I was trying to basically drop it in the middle.
In the middle?
of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But a 9 doesn't hit the ground.
Oh dear.
Okay. Now, roll me a d20.
Well, the good news is I probably didn't shoot us.
You did, however, smash the wall here quite a great deal. So roll damage.
Okay.
There is now an additional access ramp up there. This was probably a historic relic that has long been disused, The heritage people will come for you, Zarzul.
Them come. I'll be dead by then.
Head to a dead man.
Any further movement?
Not at this point.
Cornelius, you brought a lot of attention to yourself.
I seem to be doing that a lot.
Friends.
As I attempt... actually, I can order Yeoman, right?
Yeah, okay. Since you've got Droop instead of Lornelp, I'll say Yeoman can be on your turn. Just he's on Braider's sheet, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, that's just said that the both of us could order him.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he
If you
wasn't
need
on
an
the
attack,
tracker.
I've got the attack on my sheet. Just
Alright.
he's hobnobbing, right? That's his.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I got it here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call out to Yeoman. Yeoman, some assistance, please?
What? It's not that he's deaf.
Yeah, that's-
There's no thunder or anything. It's just his ears have been fried.
Oh, poor guy.
No, he responds.
Just a quick thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
point
I'm not too sure where that 9 came from. That isn't taking my actual archery skill into effect.
He's not gonna expect Mugern to heal him, is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
God,
question
no.
there.
Oh,
What-
God.
What have you done?
Oh, yeah, it's a +3.
Because it's a spell, it's probably coming off my spell cast rather than.
Yeah, you should have macroed it
So
as an
it's,
attack.
that's only added a +3 rather than +11 or whatever.
Well, let's take a look here. In which case it would have hit. Although I will specify in future, you have to hit an opponent with the arrow. You can't just aim at the ground.
Okay.
Really?
It says
weird.
choose a point you can see on the ground.
I know,
Yeah,
but it was a
okay.
custom item, and it's just how do we work out the ace, the DC for that there? It's a little simpler just to have a target, and then it spawns from there.
Well, just on a... I guess, or is it because that's your way of nerfing the spell? Because otherwise it could just work like I do with a fireball, like I don't have to hit anything.
Yeah, exactly. And the point is, he's shooting an arrow to that point. Wow, they actually all save. So
Jesus saves. All those take half damage.
I've still got a roll for a Minotaur, though.
Yep.
Because it's just that slight issue. And the Minotaur. He does not save.
Jesus saves. Moses invests.
Alrighty, so go ahead, roll an attack for Yolman. Or Yolnik. Krennic. Yeah.
Roll an attack.
Yeah. Hopefully gotta hit the orc in front of me.
Wham. That looks high enough to hit. So
It does look high enough to hit, but he follows in the footsteps of his idol.
Oh,
oh no! Oh no! What a cruel fate!
Alright, so that was Cornelius' action to order there, so let's move on. No, go on. What are you doing, Cornelius?
well, I had hoped that I got the opportunity to actually cast a spell, but I guess...
No,
it's
you
gonna
do.
just-
Hit him with
Yeah,
your
yeah,
stick.
but
Hit him with your stick. He's only got 1 hit point. Hit him with your stick. Take
I'm
him
gonna
down.
hit him
live.
try and hit him with my shocking grasp.
Ooh, that's good damage.
Yeah.
It misses.
Yeah.
Oh!
By 1.
Uh,
This hurts. Droop can assist, right? Something? Anything? No?
Do you really want Droop to assist?
Yeah, let
I
him
might start
throw a
thinking
rock.
about hollowing out cows again, so no.
on, Droop.
Oh no, Droop reads from his spell book.
Oh
I mean,
no. Aw.
Mine, pike, mine, pike. Aw. That would have been even better, yeah.
And like always, except for that one horrific time.
Yeah.
that he still
It
has
sails
nightmares
off,
about.
and an old wooden bucket, long set to disuse, forms into a strange gelatinous duck if it tries to drag itself along, quacking, before it hawks up whatever gelatinous insides it has and expires.
It's like that episode of The Simpsons. Please kill me every moment I live in.
So, anything else, Cornelius? You've got a bonus.
No, I don't have anything I actually can do.
Rain.
I unfortunately have a lot I want to do, but I don't want to stay shackled to Malgern forever, and I'm actually trying to help him out and impress his buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to very stealthily
When did we
cast
get
light.
shackled together? Be gone.
I would just like to point out, I don't think Yomik is paying attention at the moment. I'm
And
just
no, not at the
saying.
moment. That's one of the reasons I want to do this now. I want to
Oh my
put
God.
light on his whatever his weapon is.
All right,
So it
roll
looks
me
like
sleight
he's
of
wielding
hand.
holy light. Sleight of hand. Okay. Where's the
It's
fucking-
verbal,
Malgern.
but luckily that's not an issue right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's too literally fried to notice. As you cast light on Malgern's sword, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah. Whatever he's got.
yeah. I would assume Talon.
Just
the
his
tossers
armor.
already match. Like it flies. It's amazing.
Oh yes, that's right. This is nighttime. I mean, it's been established. Kagratz is a glorious radiant beacon. So you've got a light source.
But now I am too. Yes.
Except his is real.
So now he also.
Yours is a lie.
Shut up, Jiminy.
I go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where am I going?
Going to also point out that lightning cloud is still in the sky.
As Rain runs away from it.
There we go. That's my turn.
Orc Shaman turn now.
Mm-hmm.
How big was the lightning cloud? Just as a question.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot radius. So Cornelius and then the 8 squares
Okay,
around him.
Cool.
So basically, everyone standing around Cornelius just got fucked. Yeah.
Yep.
I love how everyone. Why do we stand next to Cornelius? Have you learned your lesson yet?
To be fair, sometimes it's fine. Other times there's the point where he makes a big fuck off fireball.
Yeah. It's like that thing I posted the other day. If your allies weren't strong enough to survive your fireball, they weren't your allies. That will make sense now. Yeah. How does it feel to incur the rage of an orc shaman or whatever? How you feeling there, buddy?
I don't think he cares.
I was gonna say people stopped talking for a second. I got worried. I was like, did
Yeah.
I? Okay.
Imagine me with my poor connection.
Come on, Cars, you gotta pick one of your horrible things to throw at that poor lady.
Fortunately, I think it. Let me check to see if the stream is still up. The stream is still up, so okay. I have the stream on my other monitor.
It still
behind
looks
me.
up.
Yeah, because I thought maybe, but yeah, the
There we
stream is
go.
still up.
Cornelius, the sounds
go.
of battle are far away. You don't hear Droop sobbing. You don't hear Yolman hissing breath between his teeth. You don't hear anything.
Oh, that fun spell.
Alright, charge of a Minotaur.
Like what? So it's just death now?
Silence.
Ah.
That's why there's no save.
Better than Lark Vision.
Well, we knew this was going to happen, didn't we? I don't think Webgun
Yep.
did. That's why he made him move in a straight line.
Oh no, no, no! Kick the doggy.
I'm not gonna kick the doggy. I'm gonna fucking headbutt him.
Like,
Wait
you know
a
what I mean, don't
minute.
punt the doggy.
He missed.
That's a miss. That's a miss.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Where's my 14 initiative?
Yeah, what happened here?
You're down at rain is 15,
What the
15,
fuck?
17.
I
Yeah.
only clicked past. Yeah, rain. Yeah, where is Castalia here? What the hell?
You can add her in.
Yeah. So what was your initiative? 15.
14.
14. Okay. Alrighty, and it's a range, so you would have gone before the silence. So on you go. You've definitely got a
First things
higher
first.
dex than the shaman.
Alright, so.
Luckily, nothing
Ah,
nothing happened on Wolfgang's turn.
I'm gonna smack the orc that's not dead yet.
Do it. Do it.
I smacked the orc that's not dead yet.
Yep, you hit him.
Now
He is
he's
dead.
Now, how far am I away from being on the map?
You are exactly in that spot.
Nice.
Because you were basically one run move to the nearest orc. So that's how close you guys were able to get.
Okay, and for this one... I can move between attacks, but can I use a bonus between attacks?
Yeah, you can do anything between attacks.
Alright, then I'm gonna move up, hex the orc in front of me, and hit him.
Alrighty.
Gotta turn you into a juice bag.
Nope,
Oh.
don't hit him.
Don't hit him.
But he has disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay. That may not matter in a moment.
That's fine.
Here he comes to save the day.
That's a hit. That is
Gonna
also
say,
a
there's
hit.
always
Yep.
more because he's bullshit.
There is now just a pancake of orc as the massive hammer comes down twice. Let's see. How far did he move there? 30 feet.
I moved 25, so yeah.
There we go. Just moves on further. Gives you a pat in the back as he passes by. But yes, so that's the Minotaur done. Tanaruk now. Tanaruk liked that display of power. And because
like
of their
those
bullshit
things.
reckless charge thing, they're actually able to get in range for this.
I don't like those things. They are bullshit.
They're really
Not as
fast.
bullshit as Kagrat's, so I think they'll be fine, but... Yeah, he's complete bullshit.
He
He's so
misses.
bullshit, he affects the rolls of other beings on the table.
He misses and tries to bite into a tin can.
Don't be jealous just because he's the one who got the titty tiefling.
Look, I got a cat, okay? I'm still a winner here.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. There.
I'm surprised they didn't say that Tenaruk just jumped the way down.
I haven't. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the second one there. He would have jumped, in fact, but he doesn't jump all the way. He's too smart for that. Problem is, there's something in his way.
Dear. Oh.
That's a hit. 11 slashing. And I mean, it's a given, but they were both red anyway. She's still alive, but there is an encapsulated slight yelp from the surprise bash of a blade. And now back to working out these guys. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. He's out of movement. This guy had one more square left, and that's it, as they stomp through the difficult terrain. Malgern.
If I can get Lorna over there, would I get flanking?
Yes. How are you going to get her over there?
I was gonna... I don't think she could... How far can she move?
40.
40? I'm just measuring this out. Yeah, she wouldn't be able to make it. So never mind. She's just short. I was gonna try to get her
Just
on
like her owner.
and I can only get to like right here, so
Yeah, you could just two in the range.
then I don't know if she would. Yeah, I would motion for her to come with me.
She's a little wary right now. There was a big explosion and a bolt of lightning.
Yeah, I know. That's why that's what I want her.
She's a little wary right now. She's not going to just get right in there. She's
I know.
following your lead, though.
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just general idea of what I was trying to do. But I'm gonna help save the dog because I don't want it to get punted. Because I'm a hero.
That's a hit.
And that's my trophy.
I mean, how's that going to look really whenever you and Kagrat size things up? You know, your trophy is some cow and his is a demonically infused orcan killing machine.
How's the bull looking?
Healthy. They're big. Big bulls. Big bull balls.
I will save the action surge then.
Okay.
Don't forget the old advice when dealing with cyber demons. Shoot it a lot until it dies.
That's where I'm gonna end.
This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Falls prone with exhaustion due to his lungs being cooked.
Oh, that's convenient. He gets all the way to Congrats and then falls down. Fuck off. I hate him so much.
Wolfgang.
I know that's not hit. Oh, I hate him so much.
Wolfgang is going to continue biting because that's what he does,
Good boy.
Nope.
and failing miserably. Oh
Yeah.
well.
Well,
This guy's wearing quite a bit of ramshackle plating on him. He's not plate armor, but he's a bit heavier armored than a normal Minotaur.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's on his turn. So let's... Well, hang on. Oh yeah, I guess, because Cornelius didn't move.
yeah.
I kind of really couldn't.
You really could have. Like, taking one hit from an orc wouldn't have been as bad as what's about to happen.
Oh wait, is
You
it
also
following
could've-
me?
No, it's still
see,
there.
the Call lightning
Yeah, yeah.
stays and
Yeah.
strikes again.
It's a
Yeah,
concentration
maybe you should've
spell.
put down- Maybe you should have put down a template.
Yeah.
It would have reminded him. I think that's.
You could have also said, like, as soon as the orc is dead, I ready in action to move, which would be fine.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
you
Because
can you can
now Droop's going to die.
And it's like it's gonna be all your fault, Cornelius. All your fault.
21!
Yeah.
I knew this was coming. Like,
and congrats.
I am
isn't
not
there
exactly surprised that this is happening.
Oh, poor Droop.
Yeah, Droop is unconscious.
Ow. Wizard is not doing much better.
What about our hob buddy?
We'll find out.
Down he goes.
He's still up. But he
Okay.
is
Oh my
like...
god, yes.
Yeah, but not by much.
It's just fueling his racial ability. Every time he fails a check, he gets stronger.
Not in this case, no. He's near fucking dead. Like, you know how they...
Entirely possible.
Like, hobgoblins have a very red skin and a very red nose. It's meant to be attractive. His? Too red. Far too red.
Wait, let's see. Oh no, he failed that by way too much.
On the bright side, Cornelius, you don't get to hear the noise the Droop made.
Yeah,
Or the sound of him
because-
falling.
Because I'd say, yeah, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he would have gotten max bonus on saving face.
Well, he doesn't have any racial abilities. He's just a monster stat block.
Aw.
It's time for the boys. There's a couple of them left. There goes for the pretty girl
Mm-hmm.
and the big dragon. So first off for Congrats. It's a miss. Now 2 for Castalia. 1 hit.
Yeah, second one hits.
Ooh. Fullest of damage.
And save, so that's good.
You keep your hex.
But the guy is dead.
It doesn't matter. She can
Oh,
move
okay.
it next time.
Yeah, I can use the bonus to move it.
Yeah, it still exists.
Like that cloud.
Yes.
I don't think you refilled your health if you're red already.
No,
oh wait, that's right. The lightning
uh,
bolt. Yeah.
Yeah. I have taken 40 damage.
Round 2.
I'm sure it's fine.
I mean,
It was
it could be
round 1.
worse. It could be worse, you know?
Yeah.
Wrong button.
Yep, no crits here.
I know. I know. I
For a
was trying to
second
do
there, I
something
thought that
else.
was the horde, and I'm like, oh no.
No, that was just
Yep.
something else.
Zarzel.
Okay, Zazzle's going to turn around, see what the thundering crash was, see what's happened.
Well, that's the funny thing. There was no sound to it. You saw it, definitely. Like, there was a massive flash.
Oh dear.
And you see Droop fall, smoking.
Okay, I'm going to quickly cast a healing word on Droop so he can get up and run away, because at this point that's his best thing he can do. Hopefully Cornelius tells him to run.
Yeah, definitely intending because I need to move out of the sphere of silence anyway.
Already? Now, your
And I'm
action.
going to turn around
Yep.
and put an arrow in the Minotaur, because it needs 1, or 4, or 10.
Yeah, clear hit. Roll your damage. And now we've got some blood seepage. He stays standing, but again, that's another hit. Another chunk taken out. Any additional movement?
For the moment, he's just going to move slightly further north.
You're gonna let Lorna take that damage? I mean, you're the most armored thing in that little chunk.
Is Lorna going to end up being damaged? Is the question. Maybe.
These guys do look pissed.
Uh,
Oh yeah, I should have put some.
You're guilting me to be front line, aren't you?
I mean, probably.
To be fair,
Out of
I lost to a baby owlbear. I'm not feeling too strong at the moment.
out of curiosity, how tall is this
yeah,
trunk?
he's going actively prone to hide behind it, so it's about, say 4
Okay.
feet.
Okay, so he's not. You can't see him.
No, he is hiding, and yeah, I should actually trigger him when he's prone. Yeah, he is hitting the dirt because he does not want he does not want repercussions. He does not want consequences for his actions. Alright, so that's Zarzul's turn. Cornelius. What would you like to do?
Yeah. Can I get a sphere or something so I can actually see where the silence is?
Nope.
Okay.
There's no visible appearance to it. Zarzul, you didn't hear a thing.
Yep. I saw the flash, though.
No, I'm pointing out right now, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of those few tools where it's invisible.
Okay.
But it's got that general thing of, well, if you just walk in a straight line, it's pretty much done.
Mm-hmm. I've got to move up here where I'm pointing now.
Oh.
It should be outside because Casalia is not deaf, I assume.
Nope.
I'm gonna
Nope.
motion. I'm gonna motion for Yeoman and Droop to follow with.
1, 2.
Scatter.
And then Droop starts to run. The keep up.
Or Droop.
Spacing.
Itty bitty bitty.
He told him to come with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Why did he have reduced movement?
Because he was unconscious and on the ground.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so you have us prone. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hang on, actually. Yeah, I should probably put this up just... Because I forgot to before.
What is it that you want to point out?
That's the spell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just to put
Yeah,
the
yeah,
spell
but
out.
that's... Oh, with a 60-foot radius, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, now that I can see what it does, can I do something else then?
You haven't done anything else in your turn. You can run, yeah.
Well, it's more that I would like to tell Yolman to take Droop with him in the opposite direction.
You moved Yulman's token, like so, yeah. So we go back to here, where they were. Nope, there we go.
Yeah. And then
So you're-
move in the other direction so that hopefully it will still be targeting me and not the goblin and hobgoblin.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah.
Should probably take a moment to consider this, Cornelius. You're sacrificing your well-being for 2 goblinoids.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, before Yeoman goes, I also like to use Oh yeah, I actually can't do that because we're in silence.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, actually, hang on. How far is it? Oh yeah, I can still do it actually from here. Yeah, I'm gonna use Sassual's healing word on my ring on the Yeoman.
Okay, roll it, Zarzul. It's only level 1, isn't it?
Yep, it will be level 1. Healing word, wasn't it? Yep.
Yep. It's the only one you can do at range. Oof. The fates don't favor him right now. However, you did cast a spell there, so you got your cantrip left.
No, that's a bonus.
Yes, which means for your
Oh, yeah,
action you got a
right.
cantrip.
Yeah. Like, why would my cantrip be?
Because you've cast a
Then-
spell, so for your action you can only do a cantrip, is
Ah,
what I'm
okay,
saying.
yeah.
I'm just pointing out this guy is, like, it's a mercy at this point.
Yeah, but I think I would rather help Kirkratz out a little bit and try and do a frostbite on the on this guy. So that he gets a disadvantage on his attacks because
He makes a save.
he'll just have to take 5 damage then.
Yep.
And that's it. I can't do anything else.
I mean, you've done a bit. Mainly revision. Alrighty. Rain.
Alright. I'm going to regret this.
Yes.
I know but I'm seeing can I ping him with this over here, and I don't like it, so what level am I gonna do this at?
Please,
A bigger
kill
go home.
Castelia.
Well, I'm
Maybe
worried
that's
that if
what
I
you're
do
doing.
that, you know what I'm doing, and I can't do that with the current situation, and I need to make sure that stops.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So-
you're trying to hit him. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
The guy this guy.
You finally hit something with it.
Yeah, I know.
It worked. He's really, really angry at you specifically. And luckily
Yeah,
he
that's
was
what I
able to
wanted.
and luckily he was able to see it because it's a big glowing bolt of energy coming from you. It's a bright shining light to indicate, yeah, I did that.
And that's why she's like, I know I'm going to regret this, but I have to do it.
Wait, who was it that you hit? The
The
shaman?
Tanaruk
Oh, the Tanner.
The Tanaruk.
with the hostages.
Okay.
Pufflesworth wants
Yeah,
to go in here.
because I'm a little bit more concerned with the Tanaruk.
Yeah.
He hits.
I would be more concerned with the shaman.
Well, the problem is, I can hit the shaman, but I don't think the shaman's going to come running after us.
You cannot hit the shaman
Tanaruk-
right now.
Yeah, he's
Oh, because
laying
he's
him.
up high.
No, down
Oh, yeah,
low.
that too.
No, this
She's-
guy. The
yeah,
one who's
this
striking
shaman.
us with lightning and thunder.
He's behind the stump.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
out of sight
he's
to
lit.
her. Pufflesworth got some damage done.
Whew.
Anything else from you, Rain?
Glad. I'm so glad he didn't kill the Minotaur.
No, that's it. Unfortunately.
Hang on, I'll roll a random chance. Maybe the Minotaur has a heart attack. He does not.
Yeah.
Maybe he had heart palpitations.
Yep. It's all that red meat in his diet and his body.
Pufflesworth did not cause enough stress.
He just caused confusion temporarily.
Oh man, that would be a Darkest Dungeons mod. Pufflesworth as a companion, but he just causes stress all the time. He doesn't actually do anything useful.
Yes.
You get an affliction, Pufflesworth.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no,
have- no, no.
It does have the ability, just like you have the therapy dog, but it never does enough.
No. See, with Pufflesworth, the affliction is called My Fur Baby. It's a bad fucking ailment. Alright, Castalia, your turn.
Alright, bonus to move Hex to this orc and striking at that orc before I fall down.
Feeling confident, are we?
He did hit you hard, it's gotta be said. That's a hit.
Alright, yep, damage is clicked.
Ooh. It's a bit weedy on the blade.
Always the second.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's hurt. He's hurt bad. These guys aren't
Yep.
that tough.
That's my turn.
Okay. Now it's a turn of bullshit. Congrats is going to ignore the man beside him. And instead, he's going to go big. Hopefully. On the Tanaruk. That's a hit. And because he must, it's a big smite. But also, let's see here. Do I do it now? Do I do it next?
Do you do it at all?
Nope.
I
There we
assume
go.
the actual maul does damage as well.
Oh, yes, it does. But I was thinking about this instead. So, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
That's max damage.
Yeah, it is.
But also, yeah, so 2d8 plus 8. For Castalia, she's got 19 temp HP.
Yay!
As his smite is so inspiring, Braider. It's just so impressive.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah.
That is also a hit, so he's also going to do a big smite.
All I'm getting is robot.
So let's total this up then. So that's 22, 41, 47 on the first hit. So with the first hit, he's now bleeding.
I bet he is.
It's okay. He does get to attack though. You know, he does. He gets to use his reaction. So rampaging blade misses. Okay, so 16,
36.
36 total. Okay,
16 plus 20.
alrighty. Well, got and won.
Oh dear.
The cartoon music fits perfectly.
No.
My grandpa's half deaf, so everything's really loud.
Malgern,
I'm in another room.
you just can't help but notice the bright flashes of light backlighting the Minotaur. You don't really want to look, but you do see between the Minotaur's legs in the distance there is a Tanaruk on the ground, dead.
I bet there is. I bet there is.
Anything else in your turn, Castelia? I think that was it. Bonus action, yeah.
For me.
You just got movement. Shaman's turn. He's just going to yell. But then, for his action, he draws out a horn and blows loudly on it. That's it.
I don't like the sound of that.
I don't know, it's actually kind of, like soothing. It's very sort of tribal kind of instinctive music. It might herald something, you never know. Minotaur now? Yeah, he's gonna go for the dwarf that's been tearing at him. That's a hit. For 12. On Malgern.
Okay, yeah, I see how this game's going.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 5, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. He's almost there, Rain.
You!
Unfortunately,
Joy.
as his turn ends, the light does die in him. So you no longer have advantage to hit him. I think. It's either your turn.
I thought it was mine.
Yeah, it might be the end of your next turn.
Yeah, I've got to assume it was her turn. Otherwise, you could have a situation where it's her turn, it's the creature's turn, and then it's wasted before someone else actually managed to make a hit.
It happens. Malgern, have you ever felt like you're a kid in a room full of adults?
This is getting a little dogpiley. Yes, I have felt that.
You ever felt like maybe you weren't cut out to be in the
dear
basketball
lordy.
team and they were?
A little bit, yes, yeah.
They all bring down their
Cornelius,
big
this
axes.
would be a really good time for a fireball.
Also, unfortunately, because they're big, they do have the reach for you. But they're also shit at times. Oh, never mind.
Oh, no.
Never mind. So, 14.
I'm going to cancel that. That is being canceled.
I wouldn't
That
bother.
crit is not a crit. Oh, yeah, never mind. Never mind.
You're holding out your hand ready to cancel the extra force, but then you see the dude's hands are slipping on the battle axe. You think, never fucking mind.
No.
And meanwhile, I'm going, hey!
2 damage.
She would have cancelled 2 damage, man.
Well, yeah, no, but I didn't know that at the time.
But yeah, they are just... Oh, I got a good one for you. The start of Dumbo, whenever setting up the tent and you see the 3 dudes bashing in the tent pegs in sequence with the hammers. That's currently Malgern. He's the tent peg. But hey, it's your turn now.
It is. I'm
Yes.
going to continue going after my trophy. Because this is the one I wanted. So, 1 to the Minotaur.
That's a hit. That's good. You're bringing him in line for Pufflesworth to finish him off. Yep.
Yeah, don't you say that. Don't you, cat.
Hit him again.
2 for the Minotaur.
That's another hit. You just do it.
I thought, okay, don't scare me like that. I thought you were going to say...
You stab him down into the knee. You keep pushing until he fucking kneels. You pull it out, and then you just go right up into the throat.
And
You
I
get a little-
try to let out my most convincing battle cry because I mean, I don't notice that he's all the way back there, like, bleeding. I've been too focused on the Minotaur.
I mean, he can see you. He's seeing
Yeah.
your shining light.
Yeah,
Strike
I
into
let-
it.
I let out my most convincing battle cry as the Minotaur comes down.
Well, what is it? What do you say? Is it just a yell of noise? Do you just cry out for Moradin? Like, I don't need you to do the
yeah,
yell.
yes,
We don't need the volume. Just think about...
Yeah, no, I
Deeper
would.
claim.
You're right. I would invoke Moradin's name. Yes.
There we go. Good. Roll a D100.
Oh no.
Could be worse. I could have asked you to roll a D10,000. Okay.
Okay. 40.
This dude. It's this dude now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I didn't bring out his sheet for this. Hang on. Where did I put them? Oh yeah, in the True Monster sheet.
Watch as he fucking one-shots the wizards.
Turns out it's man.
Turns out it's man.
Turns out.
Still
It
one of my
might be
favorite
man.
moments.
It's so good. Let's see here. Yeah, he's just gonna draw out. I don't even. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have an attack line shitty enough for him. He brings out a little bone dagger, Cornelius. And with a 4, he completely misses. But when he falls down, he just stays there. Because you can see that as he moved, you could see great peeling parts of his skin coming up like old wallpaper from the movement of actually turning his limb. So he's done. Wolfgang, top of the round.
Okay. Okay. Wolfgang is going to face down a Tenorock just for...
Wolfgang's going to
because
take an attack of
he is
opportunity
up.
from the Ogrillan. Yeah, 10-foot
Oh,
range.
that... Reach.
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, it's one hit. It might whiff.
Right, let's do this.
Yeah, there we go. That's the
There you go.
attitude. Fucking crit, come on, fucking crit. Good enough.
Ow.
Yeah, ow. But hey, they only get one. Alrighty.
Let's bring down the
Attack
sky.
of opportunities are like a band-aid. You just gotta rip them off sometimes.
Yeah, you really do. That's a hit.
I mean, this is coming from the fighter, so it might be a little different, but
I mean, that's a 20 you didn't want to happen to you. He stays standing. And then
Yep.
he attacks,
Yeah, that's true. Ow.
using his reaction. But luckily he swings wide, because he's expecting a human-sized attacker. He's not used to dog.
Does he hit the other big guy?
No, we don't do that shit. Unless it's very funny. This isn't funny enough.
this is I get it.
Is that it for Wolfgang?
Yep.
Alrighty. I mean, we knew this was going to happen. As he's no longer prone.
And he's angry.
He's quite annoyed, yes. And let's see here. Yes, The temptation, yes. Boom! For Rain and Zarzul.
Oh, it's not targeting people, it's targeting a point.
Yep.
Yep, and then everyone in a 5-foot radius around it.
Damn it.
It's a 14 you've got to beat.
Yeah. About that.
Hey, Rain manages it. So that's 17 damage on Zarzul. And 8 damage for Rain. However, this is just something he's concentrating on. Let's see here. It is his action to use it, though, yeah? You can use your action to call on it. Yep. Targeting the same point or a different one. Do I have anything good that's a bonus action for him? Not really. Yep, that'll do it for him. Of course, he goes prone again. Isn't it funny how well peekaboo shamans have worked?
No.
Nobody likes them.
I feel like I
Correct.
forgot the orc's turn last time.
You
I'm
didn't.
sure it's fine.
I didn't? Okay.
Wait.
I think I did.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah. Well, those are both for congrats. And then Castalia, neither hit. Or do you want to take? Or do you want to take all of her attacks because they technically have last round?
Why was the 2 attacks for congrats? There's only one orc on
I was just doing the 2 rounds
Oh,
because he's an NPC. Do you want to risk the two more?
Yes.
So your honor can be pure. Pff, there we go. Man, that would have been real good on the wizard. He would have had to burn a shield. Alrighty.
I mean, isn't that what shield is for?
That's entirely what shield is for. Zarzul,
Yeah.
you can't hear anything.
Okay. Zazul's not feeling happy about what just happened.
Shouldn't.
Um,
That hurt.
yeah. So spread out to there.
You can
And-
still not hear
Brain.
anything.
Okay. Can he see the shaman?
Nope.
No, he's prone
He
behind
ducked
the.
again.
He's prone behind cover.
Also,
Mm.
this could still let you get hit by. Remember 5-foot radius.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
this
but
is the
it-
origin point. You gotta be.
Depends where it was.
60 feet from that.
He's just wondering if you get a shot in the shaman now.
Yeah. Okay, so no shaman in sight anyway.
Not from this angle. I mean, if you wanted to get creative with a rockstar slide, maybe. But you'd have to grease up your knees quite a bit.
And then I wouldn't be able to actually fire anyway.
Yep. Until the next turn.
Zazul's going to ready an arrow and wait for the guy to poke his head up again. And he's going to take a shot.
You're going to hold your action for that?
Yep.
Okay.
He tries. If he try, hang on.
It should be mentioned that I am.
I'll
going to
move
attempt-
first.
It should be mentioned that I am going to try to attempt to do something about that, but
He can't hear you.
I'm just going to move first, so he can't actually just call down lightning where it was. Does he have to see?
Okay. See the little square, the empty square? That's the origin point. 60 feet in all directions is where you can call it down.
Yeah, so he's got to poke his head up to change where it was.
Yep, he
doesn't
has to look.
He doesn't have to change where it was, but he has to see the point.
Yep. So that's what you're gonna do? Okay.
And I'm gonna try and snipe this guy.
Cornelius.
yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and step past this dude here.
You're very lucky he's prone.
And
Does a 12
I
hit?
guess- Nope.
Okay.
Mage armor. And I guess I have to stand here to see this guy,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, I'm gonna do a frostbite on it. Actually, hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna do a frostbite on him.
Call lightning is gone. Well, actually, no, that was his first check anyway, so... That's the damage. There we go. Still gone.
Yep.
And that put him into the red. I sure hope he doesn't have any more spell slots like that. That would be a terrible thing to happen to you, Cornelius, in the open.
Yeah, but now he's also in counterspell range
Mm-hmm.
alongside the seaman.
Rain.
There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have to use the stylus because this is dumb. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do a guide, a drive-by Castalia. 6.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is that not 5 feet too much?
I'd stopped when I went by her.
It's just you're one space too far, I think, from where you started.
No, I was over here. Loop.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alrighty. So, one attack of opportunity, then, from the orc.
No, I went around him.
Yeah, but you went next to.
I went.
Did you go not step up there?
This bloke.
No, I went up. Here's where I started. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, where was I then? Oh, oops. Well, now I was here. Because I went around that sucker. I wasn't doing no attack.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Castalia. Also, hang on, actually. Someone's going to interrupt your thunder.
Oh, hi.
Never mind. He can't get through the boot.
I just kind of imagine him with his beak stuck on the edge of the boot, just growling.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
attached
yeah.
to the orc while you're fighting him.
Right?
Good boy.
He's only a distraction for you, though, not for the orc.
Let's see if we can finish off the orc.
Nope.
No.
You are
No.
fucking cursed.
Yes, I am.
I'd remake that attack. I'd delete that and make a new one. Remember when you had the
Nice,
whip?
please.
You were just doing all kinds of good stuff with the whip.
I was doing all kinds of good stuff with Sodden Lash.
Yep.
And no, Roll20 seems to have forsaken me. The last rolls I got of it last year were a 10 and a 4, so I'm not really surprised.
It's okay. It's Rena's problem now, right?
Anyway, that's my turn.
Alrighty. There's a thunderous noise from the distance. I just move some tokens here. They come charging in through the smog, through the horrible air. And this is when they actually got close enough for you guys to see them properly. There's a pack of centaurs on the way. Huzzah!
No, huzzah.
What, you don't like a cavalry charge?
Man, they came within 12 seconds.
Actually, they do move really fast. They're 150, basically like
Oh
100
yeah, I'm
feet per
just
turn.
saying. From the horn has been sounded 6 seconds in between.
Yeah. D&D time is fucked,
Yeah.
is what I'm learning.
It's wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
No, it's just
combat time does not work.
Yeah, it's a simple abstraction, so everyone can wrap their heads around it. Otherwise, the ultimate climactic battle against good and evil took place over 12 seconds. That's not as quite as epic enough.
Yeah. So I kind of twist that a little bit.
The time it takes is for mechanics. That's all it's for.
Yeah. Yeah, it's for spell duration and...
The shaman is continuing to watch how this plays out. I can delete this Minotaur. These guys have done their turn. Tenorook time. Let's see here. He doesn't... Yeah, he's going for spite. He leaps over the dog. It's an attack of opportunity. Unless you've already... No, it's Arzul's reaction you use for that, isn't it?
No, Wolfgang's reaction, but because Wolfgang,
you didn't use it that time.
Zazzle hasn't attacked. He's not used the reaction.
Oh, he actually falls prone, so he's pissed now. But he also does swing out. Let's see. Disadvantage for it. 11 misses Wolfgang. It's using his reaction on that reaction. He gets up, however, and because Tanarooks are fucking speedy, he still has enough speed to get there. Even after getting up prone.
I tried.
No, you did. You did.
You tried your best.
He's also very angry, so he's going to be reckless of this. Do those hit, Rena?
Might help if I'm unmuted.
Yep.
11 does not.
Nope, it's the 18 and 22.
Oh, 18 and 20. Oh, heck yeah.
So that's 25 damage.
Wonderful.
Is light concentration?
No.
I
No.
don't think so.
It's just 1 hour
What is-
duration.
What a shame.
Yeah, indeed. What a shame.
Yep, what a shame.
It's
Uh-huh.
fine. Congrats, missed his last turn.
No, that's true. Oh well. I think he's done it. I think he did quite a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like you're conspiring against me a little bit. Just a
No.
little bit. I'm not talking about you, the players. I'm talking about you, God.
So, me, yes.
I mean,
Hello.
well, I mean, roll 20 is just like that.
No,
Yeah.
no, just the way he's like, oh, what a shame, it's not concentration. It's like, oh, shame that.
Well, I also skipped the bullshit turn by accident, so no congrats that time.
Oh no.
Aren't
Yeah,
you happy
oh,
about
darn.
that?
The world is over.
Aren't you happy about that? Anyway, these two
Who
guys get
will
advantage
save
from
us
flanking.
now?
7. Oh, hang on, no. That was just one roll. I forgot to toggle advantage. There we go. So that's 1. And the other's flanking, 22. That hits as well. 12. This guy doesn't get a flanking advantage. And it shows. So 19 damage on you, Malgern. As they just
Yeah.
continue to try and pound you into the ground with their axes.
Uh-huh. The
It's a
good
little-
news is I'm already short, so...
But hey, it's
Yeah.
your turn.
Yes, it is.
But I'm also going to do Congrats' turn here just to get this orc out of the way.
Uh-huh, yeah.
It's just to get this orc out of the way, that's all.
Uh-huh,
There we
yeah.
go, yeah. This orc's fucking dead.
I'm having trouble with it. Minus 19 damage.
Comes over here, gives a reassuring back rub to Castalia, so she gets 20 HP back permanently.
Oh, thank you.
Plus 5 to her maximum HP for the rest of the
I'm gonna
campaign.
smack this thing with the help of Wolfgang. Just ignoring that.
Roll again, you got advantage on it.
Oh, right, flanking. Didn't help. Let's try again. Hey, there it is. I'll take it. Is that a... That was a 20. Okay. Fuck, champion. It doesn't help.
How the fuck do you keep doing this?
Do you really want to know the answer? Because the answer is Blood Bowl.
Yeah. He's at 1
The answer-
HP.
Here's okay. Here's the thing. So Malgurn's gonna action surge because fuck that.
That's
Can
most
you
of
order Lorna to attack?
No. This is personal now.
that's most of what he uses his action surge for. Incidentally,
That-
is fuck him. He's
That's
still
my
up.
There's my fucking 19.
Okay, you got another attack. He's dead,
Yep.
but you got another attack as you cut down another
Now I'm gonna-
Ogrillion, bit by bit.
Gonna attack the one on the other side of me by Lorna.
Yep. Yeah, it's a hit.
Oh, I didn't
11.
mean to. It was.
It's all right. I can read it.
Yep.
11, good strong hit, and he's wounded.
And then I'm gonna yell to Lorna. And make a biting motion.
Alrighty. Roll animal handling.
Yep, that's what I figured.
Dwarf training, animal handling.
Yeah. I
She
love
nuzzles.
training.
Well then.
I tried.
You both got mixed signals. You know, you're doing bites. Maybe it's eating time. Okay, she's just gonna show she wants some food.
Okay,
It's affectionate.
that's my turn.
It's also a bit weird because you look at the Ogrillion and see that he's getting a face through his thigh of a nuzzling displacer beast illusion.
I mean, he'd at least be confused, right? Yes, no.
Yeoman or Frenig, whichever one,
Yeoman.
Yeoman.
drags himself across the battlefield, struggling hard here because his armor plates feel like they've been fused by the electricity of magnetic forces acting upon them. He swings with his sword. Braider, you swing with his sword.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I was like, yeah, what's he gonna do? But I forgot I have the attack. I swing with his sword.
It's about what you expect.
Uh-huh. I mean, yeah, he is kind of...
He's fucked.
He's not feeling it. I understand. We've all been there. Malgurn most of all.
This guy just crawls along the floor. Let's see. Where did I put these fucking attacks? Are we in the horde?
Are they on my
They're not
sheet?
in the horde. No. For once, they're not in your sheet.
The Horde. For the Horde.
Barbian Hateful Horrors. Is that where I put them? Yes, that's where I put them. Okay. He's actually going to get up. And, Rain, maybe he's got a certain taste. He tries to bite at you.
No, he does not.
He tries. Actually, you know what?
Yeah, he gets.
He's got nothing to
try,
lose. He
right?
might as well be reckless about this, you know?
That hits.
That's fair.
And now you got a
Yeah.
chance to hit him. Just the 5, no poison.
Okay, good.
Hmm. That's a shame.
Yeah, this guy has not been drinking from the Gophias pool. He's just been eating long pork.
Nothing wrong with long pork.
So think about that whenever you look at your infected wound.
Wonderful.
Wolfgang.
Okay. Wolfgang's going to. Who does he help?
Everybody.
Yeah. Okay. The most dangerous thing sitting next to Rain, so going to sneak around over there and start biting the other Tanarok. Because, damn it, Tanarok may not be tasty, they need biting though. Never
They're
mind.
horrible fiends after all. Shaman's turn.
Bump, 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 bump.
He doesn't actually need to get up, since Cornelius presented himself. Because that's an immediate threat.
Mhm.
What has he got, though, for it? Doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo.
Mm.
Let's see. Yeah, sure. This is a good one. Wow. The worst roll possible. But
It's a good thing, right?
there is a flaming sphere this side of you. Hang on, I gotta grab the token as well.
I'm noticing a trend here.
I mean, I could do counter spell.
Do you want to? You have no idea what he's casting.
Well, I know now because you revealed it, but
Alright, then I'll cast something nastier next.
Would Cornelius know? Let's be cool here.
no, it was just more that I was waiting to say if you were casting a spell or what, because you usually.
Well, yeah, I was just saying, what spell should I cast?
Well, I didn't know you was gonna say that he was gonna throw a rock or something. I don't know. I was just giving you an option. I don't know what attacks he has.
Yeah, I said I was casting a spell. So, are you going to counterspell as he attempts to cast?
Yeah,
Okay, then.
All right.
because I'm gonna
A different
assume whenever he's casting.
A different spell is smothered, but it was a level 2.
I cast flare.
He's very annoyed. And so he crawls. That's as far as he gets, though. Any orc boys alive? Yes, 2 of them. Let's see. You know what? Dog pile effect, I think.
Dog pile.
This one wants to get the praise of a Tanaruk. This one wants to keep on hitting Castalia. As they both flail each other. So this one, let's see, doesn't have advantage against rain. 15?
15 is exactly it.
Hey, great. And Castalia, 17. I think it misses.
Nope.
That's it for the York boys. Zarzul.
Zazul's going to make with the stabbing.
I actually wonder where does the time go, because this battle's only been going for about an hour and 20 minutes. Where'd the rest of the
Well-
session go?
Well, it also took a half an hour before we even started.
Yeah.
And
Like
it
we're
was like,
There was some
I think-
exposition.
I think most of it was devoted to Pufflesworth wrangling.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was true. He did go to, which is an important part of the session. So don't feel bad.
I mean, it's about characters, really, and why the fuck are these grown-ass adults taking shit from this little runt?
Because he's a
Because
cute
we're
little
four.
runt.
Yeah, you
He
That's why.
isn't. He's not a cute little runt. He's a menace to society.
The only reason.
While being cute.
Oh, I get it. So he adopts someone adopts a goblin. That's fine. But the owl bear is a menace to society. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, actually it is.
I don't think it's so much he adopted. It's more like indentured servitude.
I just
They
thinking
all-
back to that one comic you posted. Why am I knitting him a sweater?
I've never felt warmth before.
The only reason for why Pufflesworth is alive is because we cannot be bothered listening to Rain getting angry.
if only Halvard was in this party, he would be knitting Yolmik a sweater. That's immediately what I thought was knit the hobgoblin a sweater. Why not?
You crochet, not knit.
Crochet, yes, yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
and back to the
that's right.
point is you did hit, you did 7 damage, as Zarzul drags his serrated dagger against the leg of a Tanaruk. Thankfully, it does not have its reaction back. Any bonus?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Cornelius.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna start using an old classic with the Scorching Ray.
Those are some words I haven't heard in a while.
Is it on the shaman or someone else?
Well, I'm gonna start with the shaman. Then we got, depending if any of them hits him.
Yeah. Because you're at
Then I'm
disadvantage to
gonna-
hit him.
Yeah, I know. Depending if anyone's hit them, but the last one is gonna go at the orc or the orc shaman. Let's see what the first one says. 16.
That's a hit.
15.
That's a miss.
I did 10 damage to the shaman.
Hurting. I mean, nice. But that's about it.
Yeah. I do a con save to see if the silence is lifted.
At this point, I'll just let him fail it. He's not really got any point to keep it up. Everyone's moved, and he can't move that spell. But he's now got attention on you. You also notice now that Helvetica has gotten up and is untying one of the knights.
Yeah, I had actually noticed it, but I'm not pointing it out.
Why do you think? Because I wouldn't notice. I'm the one who made her do it.
No, I think if he points it out to us, the enemy might notice.
Yeah. If
Because I assume what he's going for here.
But I am gonna start yell at Duke to make use of his magic missile wand he has.
Okay.
Hoping that he hears it.
Big sobs. Actually, hang on. I do have a sheet. I don't need the
Big sobs, poor guy.
He manages to rally his mental fortitude.
Oof.
So let's see here. Dee-ba-dee-oo. As he channels a bit of extra power into it. Almost. Almost, poor Droop. The Augrillion has 2 health left. Because he rolled the worst he could each time except for once. Any further movement?
Nope, I'm just gonna give a thumbs up to Droop. If you can see me in the distance.
He raises one, you just see the fingernail pop off.
Oh god.
Poor
Rain.
group.
He gets struck by
Oh,
lightning
boy.
twice.
I got struck by lightning twice.
He's a child. You're a man-child.
Also fair.
Okay. That is gonna happen. And that's gonna be me, Stalia, Yolmik. Is Malgern hurt? He should be hurt.
Yeah, I'm a little hurt. I'm almost at
Uh,
half.
Cornelius, and who else do I have here?
So just to clarify, that does include Melgern.
Yes, that includes Malgern. Okay, yeah, that's 5. Because 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2.
Congrats is fine, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, so Rain, Castalia, Malgern, Yolmik, Cornelius, and Droop.
Yeah, funny how the DM's OC character is fine.
I've rolled against him.
Yeah, I know.
I've had him charge in at all times, even without armor, when he's got an AC of 8.
I'm only saying it because I know how much it bothers you.
It's not that he's unbalanced, it's just that he's a paladin.
Yes.
And then, who am I going to do that to?
Remember, you're stuck
Where-
with a
where did
cantrip.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to use a cantrip. Why is... Go away! I'm having some issues here. Because now I can't see the screen. Bugger, what's going on here? Oh dear.
You can
There
tell-
we go, I fixed it.
Okay.
My controls were not controlling. The guy who's biting me needs to not bite me anymore. So
He's dead. You just lash him apart. There was a special brittleness to him, almost as if he'd been dried out. Like he'd been in a smokehouse for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
well, that's my turn, and I say, Pufflesworth, get him.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
That's your final answer.
Okay. He goes to get him.
He was already there. There's no reason for him to move.
Oh no, he's not going for him.
He's skidding.
Oh no!
As he tries to swipe at Zarzul.
Oh yes.
It's okay though.
Pufflesworth, what are you doing?
Probably about 10
He's
feet in the air in a second. Yeah, it's a hit. Pufflesworth takes a great wallop to the side as he scrabbles after Zarzul. Which point he narrows his eye at Zarzul and paces back to the orc. Now he's found a new target.
Excellent.
Zarzul, you have a reaction.
I'm gonna glare at the little puff spore.
That's a free action.
Castelia.
Oh man. This is great.
Expressing your disappointment is also a free action, Castalia.
All right.
Congrats
Are
is
we
right
gonna-
there with you.
Are we gonna finally do it?
Hang on,
Are we
he's going to
gonna-
give you advantage.
Yeah,
Well,
has
the
he done
15
enough?
He's going to get hit for it. Yeah, that's the first damage he's taken this fight. See? It can happen
What
to him
does
as
it
well,
Stop
Braider.
trying to legitimize his ass.
Is a 15 hit?
No, do you want to swing again? got
Well,
advantage.
I get advantage then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't help. All right.
Go for it, Tally. Come on.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. He is deed.
All right, and bonus to move X to this boy. That's my turn.
Which Congrats trudges over to help out. He's handily getting range advantage here.
Yep.
Actually, no, he
Yep.
wouldn't do that, come to think of it. He'd be here. So a 15 and a 10 do miss, because he'd be going after Vatanaruk. He is going to bellow at the guy. That's all he can do. Background audio a little loud, Rena.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see, is that all? Yeah, that's all he can do this turn.
It's okay. Grandpa gets a pass. He's cool.
And his hearing aids aren't working. One of them broke.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Shaman time. He's gonna hop down, so that's most of his movement done as he lands there. He also gets the reckless charge thing, so fuck's sake.
Oh god.
I mean, it's a bit worse than you might think.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now that's a spell, right?
Yes.
Your
So
turn
can
has
I
not come
counterspell
back.
that? No, he has.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you have to roll it this time.
I cast it at fourth.
Let's see here. Because he's also casting at 4.
Ah.
If the levels are equal, counterspell
Yeah.
stops it.
Okay. You survive.
Yeah, it's basically just as his head's come in, just basically just grabs and sucks the energy out of it.
It's not as
That
bad as it could have been.
It
I
would have
don't
been
know,
for me.
35 is pretty bad.
Hang on, I'm sure I can top that. Let's go back here. What the fuck? Roll 20.
Why you didn't like that? I just shuffled it around. Does that look better now?
It
Well,
goes
we gotta
down.
move. All right, then I cut down the cost. Are you happy now?
Oh, you stop the spell as he lays his hand on you, and then it's just this horrible torrent of foul breath puffing angrily in front of you. At which point you'd realize, that's a big muscled arm he's got there.
Yeah.
It's also the charge of the heavy brigade. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 50. Big mobility, these guys, as you might imagine. Being part horse. So, hi, Rain.
Hi, horsey man.
That's not what I want to see.
Oh, you don't like horses?
Oh.
Okay, not that one. Must be in the horde. I must have put these guys in. It's been a while since I've used a few of these attacks.
But they also have reckless charge. Or just high ability.
They've got an improved dash. Let's double check just to make sure, though. Because again, it's been a while since I've dug these out, and I haven't checked recently. So yeah, I got a movement of 50 feet. Okay. Alright, you're lucky. They don't have additional. But you are surrounded. So you got that going for you, and I've got more time to look at the sheet. Tanaruk time. He's still kind of focused on something important. The little shit that gored him in the leg. He's going to do this recklessly. Where is it? There we go. Rampaging Blade and Fiendish Bite. I think those both hit Zarzul.
Yep.
20 total. Could have been worse.
Indeed.
I'm not feeling so well at this point for some reason.
Nor am I.
Half ogres now. They understand the concepts of flanking. They're basically just kind of pushing you back and forth between them.
Malgern would be lying if he said that hadn't happened before.
Wow. Minimum damage. That's impressive. 2 dice had to fuck up for that to work.
That's 18 damage.
Yep. But it's your turn to make it right. So Cornelius, with how the battle was going, did you see that it was going to go this way? You face to face with a shaman?
Well, I kind of had a feeling once I started moving here, but I mean, someone had to be the target for the other wizards.
So if I attack him, is there flanking? Or does he have to be over here?
You'd have to shuffle to a few spaces. Or you can just ask Yolmig to get in place.
Yeah.
Because he'll do that. He'll do it for you.
Motion.
It's all for you, man.
I would like to be able to... Yeah, see, that's what I want to see. Come on. Tell me the good news.
Well, yeah, that one's dead. He had 2 HP left.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to try to attack the other one. And I'm going to miss.
You're going to miss, but... You got a buddy with you. He's going to attack.
And we're both going to miss.
Yep. But you're working together. Isn't that great?
Can I motion to Lorna with a bonus action, or would that be an action?
Okay, go ahead. Bonus action. But it's animal handling.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, she's going to give it a go.
That one's dead. Let's fight this one, sweetheart.
She did her best.
She tried.
Alright, this guy's fucking gone. Top of round. Wolfgang, many horses.
Horses in quotation marks. Yeah.
Okay. Wolfgang's going to continue biting the big bad thing in front. That looks like a threat. $17 on the thing there.
Yeah, it's a hit for anything you're hitting. 11 damage. You going for a Tenaruk?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you know what happens.
Yep.
Just a
I don't know.
17
you know
though.
what happens?
Well, he gets to use his reaction to hit back.
17. Yeah, 17 hits. I've got 17.
Doesn't stay standing, gets pulled prone.
Okay.
Minus 11, very badly hurt. Oh yeah, I should have put the red dot on him a few rounds ago. Anything else?
Nope.
I can... Where the fuck is this? Where did I put this attack sheet? Must have labeled it something weird. Ah, there we go. That's where I put them. Okay, good. I found the Minotaurs. Good news, guys. You can get damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Well, seeing we killed the
Minotaurs.
Minotaur, it's not a problem.
Oh, not the Minotaur,
Yeah.
the Centaurs.
Ah, that's more of a problem.
Yep. This guy gets up. The Tribal Shaman. Let's see here. Ooh, there's an idea, actually. That's all his movement spent. As he gauges up on his targets. He does see how dangerous that particular person is. So, Malgern. Cooking book. Your
Oh,
armor
no.
is now very, very hot.
Oh no, there's a DC, right?
No, not in this case. The
DC
DC
is-
was to hold on to the object, but you are currently covered in the armor that is lit up.
Oh right. Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's just for 10 damage.
Shit. Yeah, this sucks.
It takes an
I'm
hour
very
to get that
familiar.
armor off.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with how this works, and it's a straight 10 damage. Well, shit.
He doesn't have the movement left to go prone. So that's something. But you're on fucking fire.
Yeah, Algern is currently making noises.
Wow, we actually still have one of the orcs alive.
Yeah.
I'm honestly impressed with him. Good job, guy.
I'm looking between Lorna and
Hang on.
and Yolmik
Hang
and,
on.
like, for help.
That's on Rain. So, I mean, now your day's just gotten better, Malgern.
I don't know because
Oh no, I am not.
Such pathetic crits.
I'll take it.
You take it, you
I
pat
was
the orc.
going to stop it.
Yeah. You take it, you pat the orc on the shoulder,
It's
you
gonna
tell him, you
mitigate it.
did it, man. You went that extra mile.
he's
That's
trying
just
his
getting
best.
a axe into your bitten into your shoulder, blood is spurting out, and said, "You tried."
You look at him, you look at the axe, you look back to him. Really, dude? Really?
Zarzul.
Okay, I see this guy standing up finally. I don't like this.
Okay.
I'm going to put an arrow in the guy's head, hopefully.
It's a straight roll. Actually, no, just be disadvantage.
Yeah,
15
'cause
misses.
you get someone-
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you've
you're
got
in
someone in
it,
melee with you.
I tried.
You tried. Let's be honest here. You just needed to roll
Oh,
a 5 or more. That's all you needed.
I feel like that's going to be tonight's title.
Yeah.
We tried.
Yeah. It's not his fault.
Res-
He tried.
Rescue at Raxis tried.
He's the best guy for the job. It's just right now the dice are not working for him.
It's just everybody
And
tried.
is this on the Tanaruk?
Yep, we're going to continue biting.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, he can't react now. He's still on the floor as well, and he's nearly gone. Now it's Cornelius' turn. So Wolfgang's doing the work.
Okay, so now I'm in a bit of a pickle. Do I make sure that Malgern is not
No,
on
no,
fire?
that's what you consider. You think, do I have to make sure that Cornelius survives? Think about this, Cornelius. Big brain time.
No,
That totally sounds like Cornelius.
At this point, I'm pretty certain that next round I am down. I'm dead. So,
Hang on. Before you do anything,
yeah.
So you hastily construct a phylactery.
there we go. There's some little puts of arcane energy hitting against the side of the shaman's head.
Which of the shamans?
The one right in front of you.
Okay, thank you.
From Droop's magic missile wand.
He's trying his best.
I mean, he technically doubled the damage that's been done to him so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good amount of hits.
I don't know if that's a good thing or like if that's a compliment or.
Well, it's not made him any less angry, I'll say that.
Well, I mean, first of all, you got to consider this is Drew. Then you have to consider he did 16 damage.
Yeah.
This is true.
And it's
Hang
also
on.
one of the best ways to break concentration.
Hang on. I'm thinking I could probably do something immensely stupid. Hang on, I just gotta check something here.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Talk it
it.
out.
What's the matter, Cobras? What's...
I see some stupid that you've done.
Yeah, do you want to talk it out with the class?
I know
Ah,
what he's thinking. He was
Okay,
trying
well.
to do a lightning bolt to get both.
Oh, no. Even stupider. Think
Fireball,
stupider.
both of them.
I,
Yeah.
Oh,
I need,
fireball,
I need
fireball
I
yourself.
need to be able to move in out of this guy's reach without dropping dead.
Hmm.
Right here. Okay. That's a reaction.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Deep-a-doo, deep-a-doo. 10.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yep.
Okay, I want to see this. I
Oh,
wanna
there.
see this
That's
stupid
what's going
plan.
on. Oh,
Please cast a fireball on my center location.
Why are you doing that? You could just point at the floor.
No, because
Yeah?
because it's not a ranged attack. Never mind.
So,
Yeah.
you were planning something stupid, but not in the
Yeah.
way you were thinking.
I forgot this. While it is a ranged spell, it's not a attack spell.
Yeah, it's literally
Yeah.
point at a spot you can see, even
Yeah.
midair.
I could do it over here, but I also want to make sure about Gurn is not getting cooked, and I want to make sure these two guys get damaged, basically.
can't you sculpt it around him?
Well, he means he wants to hit the shaman to break his concentration, or kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also get some hits on the other shaman as well. I could throw it at you, but that means Malgern is getting more and more cooked.
It's fine. What's the extra heat? He won't even notice it. That's momentary. The other is permanent.
Hmm.
Take you both.
The stink of burning hair from Malgern right now.
My beard.
No, your beard's fine.
Say, that was 86.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, funny.
What's your DC?
29.
16?
16.
Yep. They both fail. However,
Oh no, counter spell.
let's see.
Can I reverse counter spell?
Nope. The shaman is going to use absorb elements. The Alchemian one. So he takes half damage and manages to just survive. He takes 14.
Still,
Hmm?
He's still taking damage. He has to make a concentration check, doesn't he?
He does, yeah, but
Yes.
more importantly, he's alive right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps it.
Damn. I tried, Mulgurn.
He took 14 damage, so he managed to beat 10. So it's half the damage or 10, whichever is higher. This guy, however, does not have that spell, so he takes a 29. He's pissed. He's really pissed at you, Cornelius. Any movement.
Well, since I had already moved in,
Okay.
let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess I might as well move over here. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Good. Rain.
It's a shame we're not even close to being half health yet.
Oh, this one? Yeah, sorry. Red dot on him. He is very
Okay,
low
good.
on health.
I was about to say, like, he had taken a lot of punishment in a short amount of time here.
It's kind of funny because it went 15, 16, then basically 30. It's like it kept on doubling. Alright, Rain, you are... It's an interesting
don't-
situation.
I don't want to do this because I'll have to leave Pufflesworth if I do it.
Spirit Guardians would have been a really good spell to have right now. It's a shame you're multi-class.
I want to do something, but I can't leave Pufflesworth.
Oh, you can. You really can. That is a
Oh,
great
yes,
option.
you definitely can. You can.
Oh,
He's the best. He can take it.
I believe in you.
He's got half his health left. Well, slightly above. That's why he's not red dotted.
He's got more health than me right now.
I'm just worried that if I leave him, he'll try to do something stupid. Oh.
It doesn't
He's
matter
never going to
if
do
you're
anything
there.
smart.
Let's be honest.
If you leave, he'll do something stupid. If you stay, he'll still do something stupid.
He's feeling real big brain right now.
All right, I guess I'll.
Who
I'll have
chose to
leave
bring him into battle?
This also fair, yeah. You brought this upon yourself.
Which direction are you going in?
Hold on, let me close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this guy and that guy.
Okay. I think I gave him a con save for this.
I don't see it on the thing.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure just because you can't really, just do automatic damage that way.
Yeah.
So this is the
It
Centaur.
doesn't say.
He passes it. Yeah, 'cause I didn't put a DC in, but that's homebrew items for you.
What's the DC so we can put it in the on the list?
We'll say it's 14. So he takes the 12. That is the first damage this orc has taken. It's a little fucked up.
Yeah.
And 6 on the Centaur.
Why is it this doesn't bugger?
You click
did
your
it again.
heels, and as you go into the ethereal realm, the leash falls through your insubstantial hand at the ground beside Pufflesworth, who doesn't notice because the Tanaruk is bleeding and he wants that action.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
As you walk away, it's almost as if
But-
you said to him, I'm just going to get some smokes.
Why did I? Oh, bugger! I accidentally brought myself out because there's still things I have to do here. Because you move the full 6 foot. Does that mean that I don't get to move at all, or?
Yeah, it's your full movement,
Okay.
unless you want to dash.
Can I still cast a spell because I used an item?
Yeah, in this case it is an item, it's not a spell.
Okay.
As opposed to the spell storing ring.
Okay. Yeah, I'm back in now finally. Thank
Yeah.
goodness. And I am going to.
Or Zarzul's
Yeah, I
bow,
think I-
because that is a spell effect.
Want to hit this button. Come on. Be nice to me. found out what I was doing wrong, and then I immediately continued doing it. So,
That's Pufflesworth, yes. Guiding bolt on who?
the orc shaman do this
Orc
in front
shaman?
of my face. Yeah.
You sear off his jaw, and he topples over.
Just trying to help Cornelius so that he won't die.
Appreciate it.
That's it?
That's my turn, my bonus action, and my other one.
Yep. Castalia. I mean, you're
Alright.
basically Pufflesworth Mother now.
Well, let's see if I can get rid of the orc.
Just how accidents happens in battle. Friendly fire is a thing.
Oh, is this low down?
The orc falls dead.
Oh, thank goodness.
No, that was his HP.
Alright,
They don't have a
Moving the
lot.
heck-
They're basic troops. That's why they've been going for the hardier creatures.
moving the hex to this chufty boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are not your... These are not your story fable centaurs. They're painted with streaks of gore. That is their AC. You hit.
Oh, nice.
Good hit.
There we go.
There we go. Kagrat sees all of the stompy dudes around. He's torn.
Oh, did the Pufflesworth manage to make his attack before?
No, he didn't make an attack. He should do now. He's not...
He's
There we go.
unleashed.
He made an attack, however, it has... I think it has to hit for the Tanaruk to respond.
Well, isn't the Tanrook also prone, so is it an advantage?
Good point.
Oh, he used reckless.
Even
yeah,
so, he
he-
is still prone as well. There we go.
Oh,
No!
go Criddlesworth! Please tell me that was not for you, Malgern. But... yes!
You walked away from the proudest moment of your baby's life reign. He hit the exact value.
Good boy.
Malgern, Kagrat's got one, and Pufflesworth got one.
I got one too.
You got a cow.
Uh,
Pufflesworth radiates smug. It's a haze that actually emanates from him visibly.
Great, he's gonna become a paladin now.
don't like that. Don't like that, huh, Kiara? Don't like
Kagrat's
that.
is a little is wondering where to go, Castelli, because he can hear some sizzling dwarf behind him, but there's a lot of stompy hooves here. He's looking for direction. Where do you want them charging?
See, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I want him to help Malgern, but this is Malgern's pride on the line. He gets help from the other paladin.
Good, she noticed.
If he gets help from Kagrat's, he is literally going to find the death wine and empty it.
Alright,
and then demand someone conjure some more.
Because I want you to picture this. He's going to charge behind the half-ogre. He's going to beat him down with a smite, gloriously incandescent and radiant in heroism, as the ogre falls, saving both Frennig and Malgern. A true hero. An unquestionable paladin. Or he could
But I'm
smack the
still
horses.
burning, so, you know, there's that. I feel like Malgern has priorities.
I think he should save Pufflesworth.
He doesn't need saving.
Yeah, he's doing fine.
Smite the horsies.
You got it, love.
Yeah, I got
Charges straight into the middle of them. To attract as much
Hey!
attention as he can. The one to his left a hit. He's going to do a smite as well, because he shows off like that. 12, 27. Gonna hit the one that's right. And miss, sadly. It happens sometimes. Even heroes have an off day, Malgern.
I think that's better, but it's not. It's not. You're not.
Shaman is dead. Centaurs now, and it's a good thing, Rain, that you went there in a straight line. Here we go. Let's see here. So... Oh, yes, it's the hoofing it. Oh, hang on. I forgot to add the extra damage.
Oh no.
Because he moved 10 feet in a straight line to attack her.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like this.
Well, then he technically only moved 5. Or was he next to Castelia?
He was right beside Castelia.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. It's only 3d6.
That's a bad thing.
It's okay. It's 30 feet they have to move.
Okay, good.
But that's okay. He's got multi-attack.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's-
yeah.
Yeah.
5. Wow. And 11.
Okay, so I do that. Switch over to the select tool.
Oh no.
It's okay. There's more attacks to come. So let's see now. These two will be for Congrats. 13. Why are they on advantage? They're not. Shouldn't be on advantage. And then hoofing it. Luckily, it didn't actually matter for Rain. Wow, that's rolling well. So they both start beating. There's just like a little bit of a stomp concert going on as you listen to them just clopping hooves against Congrats' armor. And now this one. Hey, Zarzul.
Hey.
I mean, you're armed and dangerous, and everything's just a wolf, so...
Little does it know.
Luckily, you're so fucking small, you can just dart between the hooves as they try to stomp on you.
This is good because at the moment I've got 6.
That's why you don't have a character that's terminally ill. Comes down to this, really, doesn't it, Malgern? Is he going to be able to put you on the floor?
Probably.
Oh. Oh.
I'm still up.
Now, it's your turn.
That would probably be a good idea for a second win.
Yeah, that's exactly the button. I was going to press. We're gonna just burn that bonus action right now. Still hurt, but we're doing okay. And now I'm pissed. So we're gonna channel that rage, and we're gonna roll really good. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And we're gonna roll really good.
So has everyone thought about what they're going to do in their turns?
Look,
Yeah.
I'm a fighter. I just fight.
No, I was just keeping you in suspense there. You managed to pull him down.
Oh, thank you.
It's a hard
Jesus.
stab in the abdomen, then up through the rib cage, before just grabbing hold of his shirt and pulling him to the floor. Wait a minute. You're still on fucking fire. Roll those again. You're at disadvantage.
Oh, fuck off. Okay.
Okay, one hit still happens.
I thought, didn't Cornelius fix that?
Nope.
No, he's kept his concentration.
It's okay. You killed him.
Okay. Yeah, I thought the concentration dropped too.
Nope.
Probably gonna regret this, but there it is. and I'm gonna motion to my buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna smack him.
Yep.
Think about all this bonus damage you guys have of all these pits. I mean, potential bonus damage.
Yeah. He tried his best.
Yeah, Frenig could do at least a D8 plus 2.
And Malgern's just gonna cry a little inside. Crying's
Me?
a free action.
I mean, it's horrible because you hobble along, notice these guys are bigger, and then look across at Congrats, who's just wailing on all of them around him.
Yeah. I feel momentary bliss knowing that I brought down the big guys, and I look over and I go, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
When they fall over and a bigger guy's behind them.
I hate this. Sexy.
Wolfgang. Time to worry some horses.
Right, Keon. Stupid sexy.
18's a hit. Still standing. But 11's good damage. Or 8 damage, yeah. Doo-ba-doo. Shaman. Still alive. He's torn. Physically as well. Let's see here. What to do here.
Oh.
He's gonna run up to you, Cornelius. Well, first of all, he's gonna bonus action to hurt Malgern.
I remembered something about heat metal.
Do tell.
If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I
yeah,
got him to
yeah.
roll two more
That's
times.
why he made me. We covered that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, good.
So that's 4 more damage on you, Malgern.
Okay.
And he swings and a miss on you, Cornelius.
I'm just gonna look at him like, really?
I mean, if you want, I could roll his proper attack. That was a shorthand one. Would you like a savage spearing? It still misses, but it would have been nastier.
Yeah, it's just more the fact that he's coming up here with, a weapon, and he calls himself a spellcaster.
Well, he also knows you have counterspell. There's things you have to do. If you're not going to be able to cast a spell on the dick, you might as well hit him with something.
See, now I'm just imagining an orc walking up to someone who's counterspelled him, using a club and saying, "That's my counterspell."
Yeah, that's what he was going to do next turn. But he was killed before then.
Rain gets some healing. It was disappointing.
I mean, it's going to be worse for in a minute.
Hallelujah.
What's your action?
I'm going back to the stabbing. It may work, it may not. Who knows?
Hey,
Yeah, it's a hit. I don't know what he gets so morose over when he's got the highest chance to hit on all this shit.
Yeah, it's not do the least amount of damage.
It's got a +5. Let's see. Yeah, this guy didn't actually fall prone that time, so he's got another attempt. Still stay standing. But 12 is a great hit. Alrighty, Cornelius. Unless you want to walk away, Zarzul.
Hell no, 6 HP, I'm not moving.
I'm surprised you'd never used the grovel special ability.
I did. I got beaten up for it.
Well, Cornelius.
Yeah. I'm going to entirely disregard the guy next to me. I'm going to shape a fireball and launch it right here. Just to make sure that it hits all of the centaurs, but doesn't hit Malgern, and shape it so that Kragratz, Castelia, Wolfgang, and Zarzul is not going to get hit.
I
And of
noticed.
course, also Pufflesworth.
Good.
You're lucky that I'm gonna have to use it as a 4th level spell, so he just gets included.
Wow, 2 successes. No, 3 successes.
I get an extra because I. So it's 96.
Yep.
That's... Just watch this. It's gonna be the worst fucking damage.
I really hope.
No, it's
Okay,
pretty
at
good.
least it's average fireball.
Well, you managed to do something. You incinerate one of them, because he was at 1 HP less than that. He's the one that rolled shit. This guy... 17. 17. So he is way injured. Because, of course, congrats hit him, so he's obviously damaged. Minus 17. This guy is also heavily injured and crispied. Like you've just cooked the entire horse part of him. These guys smell well rank. Any movement?
Nope.
Any commands for Droop? It's a little distant, though.
Get creative.
Okay!
Is it time for Mind Fight?
As he flips through his book. He manages to stay focused.
Well, that's good.
Yep. Unfortunately, it's also Droop, so, you know.
Yeah.
He's just going to try and go for his direct damage spell.
Oh. How does he even manage to roll that low?
I know, it's amazing. But you see it just
He's just
spiral
special.
behind. You see it spiral like 20 feet behind the other shaman.
Wait,
Yeah.
Droop's attack roll is weird.
Yes. He was being trained as a wizard. That doesn't mean he's a good wizard.
Oh, it's just I'm wondering why he got like double -2.
Yeah, he's getting -2 intelligence and -2 spell attack.
But it just comes out as -2
Ah,
for some reason. Oh yeah, because it's beaten his proficiency. But yeah, he's not a good wizard yet.
He only has 6 months of training.
He's a baby.
The fact that he's managed to do all these cantrips in the 6 months is kind of fucking well done.
A brick is struck by his chaos bolt. It bubbles and froths up into a liquidy version of Droop's own face that just stretches its mouth until it rips itself open into a puddle. He saw that. Do you have a reaction for him, Cornelius?
I think I'm too busy kind of looking at the guy who's... I'm kind of actually just... Like, I threw this fireball and just making eye contact and with like, what? What?
Oh man, please keep that up, yes. Rain, you're glad they're wearing armor in some places.
Yeah.
Be a terrible view right now.
So I
But-
get up. My movement's half, right?
Yep.
Alright, so 1, 2.
I love the D&D basically uses Blood Bowl rules. You get up, you get half movement.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it easy.
Where do you think Game Workshop stole it from?
Yeah, you're
I
probably
want to
right.
do-
Man, can you imagine this with block zones? I mean, that was basically the old attack of opportunity stuff going on.
That's
Flaming chicken on the shaman.
That's what I equated it to, but yeah, it's weird that I can move around. as
She
long as I
stole
don't move
both.
out.
She stole both your pride kills, Cornelius. As you're looking him straight on, and then out of frame, at high speed, comes a lesser phoenix screaming as it's on fire.
Chicken!
And Then it swaps places with his head for a moment before the chicken goes on and the head is not there. But the body does fall against you.
Ah,
It's okay. The hole was cauterized.
that's just
That's why
very.
Saber's a Jedi weapon. Very elegant.
Mm-hmm.
You're
That's just a
welcome.
very. Yes, thank you. As I just kind of, with an undignified grimace, just pushes him off. Like
So
it's
at that,
like
so
it's
at that
just
point, you
an
realize he
annoying
is
me-
very, very naked.
Ugh.
Castalia, surrounded by bodies. Hang on, let me just pull a few of those out of the way to make the situation clear.
Yep, we've just got some ready to go through. All right, just throw up my thing quickly. Taking a look.
We've got this, Tally.
Okay. Moving here. Transferring the hex over with my bonus action. Then swinging with my longsword. Let's do this.
That's a hit.
Oh,
Not enough.
That's
on,
why
man.
you always get the second.
There
Oh,
you
thanks.
go.
I'm happy for the crit, but now it just feels like,
Yeah, he had 3 HP left. It's a little excessive.
yeah. If only that hex just bumped it a little bit.
he's
But
also
you
a
s-
monstrosity.
Yep. You stab him hard in the flank, and then you leap up to take out the torso. Just a good old gouge right down the heart.
And I move there, and that's my turn.
Oh, hang on. I forgot.
Yeah,
I saw it. I saw that. This is good.
you got
Yeah.
this, Pufflesworth.
He smells blood. This
How can
might
we-
be a second kill for him. Aw.
Token.
You know what? No. He's gonna do this recklessly.
Go.
He tried.
Tackle Puff.
Now it's the time for congrats. First of all, he has to help his little bro.
You know, I got excited because I thought my turn was next, but then I remembered he goes on her initiative.
Yep. That's also a hit. Just
Yeah, I bet it is.
as he just
Mhm.
takes a heavy swing and just
Yeah.
rips the human torso off the centaur.
Yeah. So and then I'm gonna go weaken the other one and fuck this game. Fuck this.
Hang
I'm
on, he's
trying
not
to
done
be-
yet. He's not done yet.
Of course he's not. God damn.
He gets 2 attacks.
I got so angry my headphones flew off.
There we go. There we go. That's it,
Uh,
buddy. That's it. That's it all done.
Oh, fuck off! Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
We're now out of initiative, and that's the end of the session. We'll get to the aftermath later. We went half an hour over.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to cry.
Oh, and there goes the internet died.
No, I should
Okay.
I'm still here. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
temperature suddenly spiked because I was moving tokens because this computer's a piece of shit. Like right now, I'm cruising at a nice 64 degrees Celsius, sometimes spiking up to 69. Nice.
Again,
It's hotter than it should be. This should just be sitting at 40 to 50.
okay, yeah, you're sitting at almost 150 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than it's outside right now.
Yeah. But you survive a great battle.
Do I
Barely.
though? Do I? I almost.
Barely.
I think Malgern is wishing he kind of died there, a little bit. He tried to steal,
You did. You got your assigned target.
and then Congrats just did everything else.
No. I mean, Cornelius did more.
Yeah, but I was like, good, he can take out one, and then I can go fight that. Never mind, he's just gonna kill them both.
It's the big smite. It was his last one.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Melkern actually did a lot of stuff in that fight.
Yeah, he held up like.
He was the south flank.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess it just doesn't seem that way.
Yeah, what I'm saying is quit your bitching.
I'm not bitching. I'm not bitching.
Like I was worried that there wasn't enough reinforcement to the south.
I mean,
I'm
okay,
not
you didn't
bitching.
kill a Tanaruk in one turn, but that's not to be expected of you. That's
See,
just congrats things.
That's why I'm angry. Yeah, that's now I'm properly projecting my anger. Yes.
I mean, it could have been worse. At least you hit.
This
Think
is
about
Yeah,
true. I could have.
let's not forget the wonderful string of misses.
Yeah, from Castalia and also a bit of Zarzul.
Yeah.
Zarzul got bullied
No.
by Pufflesworth, for fuck's sake.
Noticing a name that's surprisingly absent in the misses, well, besides mine, but still.
And I also stole all of Cornelius's kills.
No, congrats had a couple of misses.
Oh, did
Let's
he?
not forget the party versus Pufflesworth and the owl
That
bear
was-
pretty
Okay,
much
that was
won.
pretty funny. He did kick y'all's asses. That was probably the best part of the session. You don't.
He's
fuck
gonna
with
take
me.
you down one of these days.
He probably will. You know what? I'm not even gonna say he won't. He probably will.
He didn't take congrats down.
Corvus.
Yep.
How much does Pufflesworth weigh?
Now we're asking the
He's
right
a tubby
question.
little shit, actually. He's probably pretty dense.
So what's his weight?
Probably like a bag of cement.
Uh,
So is Rain getting buffed by lifting him around all the time?
all right, let's see.
No, because he just stretches long enough for his bottom feet to be in contact with the ground.
94 pounds.
He's probably less than that. Like, he's definitely like a child's weight, but heavier. I don't know, we'll find out.
Doesn't matter.
I'm
he's
just going to
still
point
an
out,
Olympic. Bag of
I'm
cement is
still
just
hearing
one
Christmas
less.
songs.
Usually a bag of cement is like an average one you could buy is around 55
94
pounds.
pounds.
He's heavy, like, he does have bare bones, which are very dense, along with all the fat and whatnot.
I imagine he's probably around 55 pounds or 60.
And he's easy. He's in the perfect range.
How far you gotta punt him?
I was working on a strength-based grappler character, and so I went in, how much does something need to weigh for me to throw it? And I came up to be roughly 1/3 of your carrying capacity. With gauntlets of strength, I have 285. 1/3 is 95 pounds. So I could throw Pufflesworth.
But I mean, Pufflesworth just killed a Tanaruk. He's a hero.
That's not going to help our case at all.
He killed one of the biggest, nastiest monsters on the field.
Yep. He is going to be the smuggest little shit when we get back to the wagon. And all the way there.
What I love is he's shit as well. Like, he's terrible. His stats are awful. All he's got is cuteness.
All he's got is the luck.
So what you're saying is I should start preparing sleep so I could just put him to sleep whenever I...
It only lasts a minute.
Yeah.
That's long enough.
But yes, as we finish this session, Cornelius, you turn to see Helvetica. Not really looking in your direction, actually. She's very busy dealing with these bindings.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see in the corner of your eye the band is just about ready to start playing. Someone's smearing Vaseline on the les for that soft focus. But we'll get to that next week.
Man, you are having some assumption about why Cornelius is doing this.
Ah, for fuck's sake. I forgot to turn on the rolls for most of this session. God damn it. Well, at least everyone chips in with her reactions and whatnot. Yeah, I forgot about that. There was many
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, you should have.
No, it means that at least we're all reacting.
Yep. Ah, well. Can't wait to get the new computer where I don't have to worry about this overheating. But yes, we'll be back next week-ish, maybe. Possibly. Probably. Maybe.
Yeah.
And I hit the button that says the stream ends.